Cooking. Try to squeeze in a bit more of this. From the manual save, obviously.
ほら喧嘩ここまで来て引き返すわけにいかないっしょ。
Well, I don't know who was talking just then. Trying to figure out how this works once you've already got it to an adult. You can still accumulate points. What do those points get you? Does it allow you to transfer over to different adults? Or is this just done and I have to be Date? That's just my final form. What kind of dream did you have last night? I didn't have a dream last night. Well, I don't remember it. It's like, oh shucks, won't my family stay out of my hair? Okay. Back to the question. No, I don't remember any dreams. I actually don't get this dream. It's a very common one. A common nightmare, but I don't think I've ever dreamed, or I don't remember ever dreaming of getting chased. That's not a thing. I've also never dreamed of getting arrested. I've dreamed I've done bad things, but I don't dream of getting arrested. Getting killed? You see, I don't think I've even dreamt of getting killed. Like, none of those things have happened to me. Like, another common one is dreaming of, like, that you're falling. And that's kinda happened, where I fell in short distances in a dream. But, like, not like the dream where you just keep falling and falling and falling, like you're skydiving and you're doing free fall. I don't think I've ever actually dreamed. I've never dreamed any of this, like ever. Last night excluded. I don't have these dreams. Now, I'm gonna pick this one though because of some context, which I will not reveal. This is like the most appropriate answer for me personally, but to be clear, I haven't dreamed any of these things. Come on. To you, maybe, Date. Wait. So that noise is my keyboard dropping out and then re-dropping back in. I don't know what happened there. I presume it still works to drop back in. To review where I am, I'm just past the Somnium. So, just jump in there. This sticky seems to indicate that I'm going to have to do a one of those reenactment thingies. So I'll get through that, and then that'll probably be everything. The only thing that happens in this recording. There's got a lot of inspection here.
Mizuki, 辺りを調べるのは後回しだ。
Mizuki, search here later.
今は聞き取りを優先してくれ。
Focus on taking statements for now. Okay, so it's saying you have to talk to the
死体を
people.
調べる前に、まずはここにいる連中から話を聞いてみよう。
Before inspecting the body, we should question the people around. Well, what's up with this oppressive linearity, Spike Toonsoft? Give me the choices or don't give me the choices. Okay, we gotta talk to, I guess, yeah, Fui. Okay, who's best to wink sync? Yuki. Well, maybe I could talk a little bit to them before I do the wink sync. The thing is, okay, this guy's gonna be useless to wink sync. The problem is that once you get through all of the dialogue tree options, you lose the option to do a wink sync. So you gotta do it before you know everything. Which might mean I should save this guy for last, because this guy well, but then, if he's not important, maybe if I don't do his dialogue options, they'll disappear. It's hard to figure out what order to do these things in, to get as much content out of this as possible. About the body.
ホラドリですね。まったくとんでもないことになったものです。
Horadori. This is terrible. What's your favorite food?
カレーライスですかね。
Curry rice. Interesting.
そう
That's very basic.
ちょっとは面白いこと言いなさいよ。せっかく話しかけてやってんだから。
Aren't you supposed to say something funny? Come on, I'm talking to you.
はい、すみません。
Sorry, jeez. That was kind of meta. What's your favorite food?
うんちです。
It's poop. What?
自分はうんちが大好物なんです。
My favorite food is duty.
お前は小一か？
This gives me flashbacks to elementary school. That's something you hear in elementary school? That's something I heard ever. Did you find something?
いえ、残念ながらまだ何も。
So far, nothing. Wow, okay. Wink-seeking Kagami would be useless. Let's do Ryuki here. About the body.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
なんか
Well,
6年前のこと思い出しちゃって。
thinking about what's happened 6 years ago.
一体どうしてこんなことに。
How could this happen?
いずれにせよ、あそこにあるのがオラドリの左半身なのは間違いない。
Anyway, that half of a body is definitely Shikara's.
石馬女子で見たオラドリの右半身。
Except he's referring to him as Horadori, not Shikara. For some reason, in the English translation, they refer to him as Shikara because they have to change the culture as well as the language for some reason. That's why fan translations are oftentimes superior. I saw Horadori's right half at Tsukiba High.
あれはその死体の片割れだ。
This is the other half. Why are you here?
フリスビーでもしに来たと思う？一報を聞いて駆けつけたんだよ。
What, did you think I came to here to play frisbee? I came after I heard about what happened.
僕は何としてでもこの事件を解決しなきゃならない。
I need to
それ
solve
が
this.
僕に課せられた使命だ。
I need to solve this case. It's my destiny. Well, this is happening all over again.
確かに捜査は難航してる。正直言ってかなり追い詰められてるのは事実だ。
The investigation is at a standstill. Honestly, things aren't looking good. Yeah, but you're not even on the job.
だけどだからといって投げ出すわけにはいかないんだよ。
That's no reason to abandon this case.
そんなことしたら伊達さんに顔向けできないからね。
Date-san wouldn't want me to just give up.
前に伊達さん僕に向かってこんなことを言ってくれたんだ。
He told me something.
龍騎、お前はアビスのエースになれる人間だ。俺はお前のことを信じてるって。
Yuki, you have the potential to become our ace at Abyss. I believe in you.
その期待を裏切るわけにはいかない。
And I need to live up to those words.
絶対にこの手で犯人をテアラーのやつを捕まえないと。
I need to arrest terror with my own hands. Yeah, I'd wink sync him.
そんな
Oh, just gonna give me a flashback, isn't it?
嘘だろ。
I mean, none of the other guys would have given me something better.
何が？
Are you okay? Huh? What?
いや、そのメンタル的なやつとか。
Like mentally, you know?
僕の方は全く。
I'm fine.
それより君の方こそ大丈夫？
I'm more worried about you. You okay? What are you talking about? I mean, there would be something I wouldn't be okay about, but you wouldn't know I knew that.
なんだか落ち込んでるように見えるから。
You seem kind of down.
そんなこと全然ないし。
No, I'm fine.
そうならいいけど。
Okay, if you say so, but your face doesn't show it. Okay. 2 out of 4 done. This guy. Who first found the body?
朝一でジョギングしてた一般人だ。
Someone who was jogging early in the morning.
見つけた時、周りに人影はなかったらしい。
He said he found the body. When he found the body, he didn't see anyone else around.
そいつは今、本庁で事情聴取を受けてる。
He is getting interrogated back at HQ right now.
まあ役に立ちそうな情報は得られねえと思うが
I'm sure he's got nothing more to worry about to offer though. Any leads?
特になしだ
Nothing in particular.
公園の監視カメラに不審者の姿は映ってない
Park cameras didn't pick up anything suspicious.
目撃者もいねえしお手上げだよ
Means no witnesses. We got nothing. This monument reminds me of the nail.
まさかこんな感じでホラドリの左半身が発見されるなんてな
I never thought Horadori's left half would be found like this.
こいつはマジで常軌を逸した事件だ
This is
俺には理解不能だよ
this is downright supernatural. I don't get it at all. Okay, that's it for him. That's the name.
前に教えませんでしたっけ？
Didn't I already tell you?
聞いてないと思うけど。
I don't think so.
そうですか？
Okay, well,
私の名前は鏡と言います。
my name is Kagami.
そっか、鏡さんね。
Okay, Kagami-san.
警察官の鏡になりたい。鑑識官の鏡です。
I want to become the best policeman I can be. Inspector Kagami, I am.
手鏡大好きミラーマン。鑑識官の鏡です。
The inspector who loves to inspect with mirrors. Inspector Kagami. I already know his name. I don't need to ask it again.
だから
Like I said,
私の名前は
my name is.
ズバリ
It's.
その何でしたっけ？
What was
お
it?
餅じゃない？
Was it Omochi?
そっか、私の名前はお餅。
Yeah, my name is Omochi.
言われてみれば確かにそんな気も。
I feel like an Omochi. Any new intel?
DNA の鑑定結果がすでに出ています。
The DNA results came back already.
死体は間違いなくホラドリのものです。
There's no doubt this body is Shikara Horadori's.
死亡推定時刻は昨日2月11日の20時前後。
Okay. Second half of Horadori died 2/11 at 8 p.m. His first one was 6 a.m. on February 9th. That was for Jin Furue. Furue.
所持品は特にありません。
Nothing on his person.
とにかく一刻も早く事件を解決しないと。
I want to save this cult's case so bad.
僕がやるしかないんだ。
It has to be me.
この僕が。
Well, you're in a competition with Mizuki, and in competitions with Mizuki, you typically just lose. What did I do?
大丈夫かな、リュウキ。
Well, see ya. I wonder if Ryuki is okay. He's
な
not.
んかテンパっちゃってるように見えたけど。
He seemed a little panicky.
まあ、あいつのことはほっとけばいい。
Yeah, I suppose you shouldn't worry about him right
そ
now.
れより水木、現場を調べてみよ
We should search the area,
う。
Mizuki.
何か手がかりが見つかるかもしれないし。
Maybe we can find some sort of clue.
わかった。
Yeah, got it. Except you made me talk to the people first, and the people were completely useless.
よし。では始めるとしよ
Let us
う。こ
begin.
の辺りをいろいろと調べてみるんだ。
We should search this
了解。
area. On it. Yeah, but why do we need virtual reality when we are there? Because so we can be in third person? How many modes do we have? X-ray and thermo.
All-free 専用の自販機だな。
It's an all-free vending machine.
ノンアルコールのビールか。
Non-alcoholic beer. Yes, this thing. That
かつて機械室だったものだ。
should be plot relevant. This used to be the machine room.
昔は噴水のポンプを制御してたらしいが、今は使われていないと記録にはある。
It was used to house the pump that regulated the flow of the fountain, but records indicate it is no longer in use. It's a wooden bench. Well, you let me interact with it. Can I... Anything X-ray there? Anything thermo there? Concrete bench. Nothing X-ray. Nothing thermo. Seems we checked all that stuff off. Come on, get up there. There we go. Monument. Body's on the other side. Wait, I can X-ray inspect the pump house?
あの中、なんかあるみたいだけど。
Looks like there's something else there. Something
調
there.
べてみよ
We should take a look. Outside of X-ray? No, it's thorough. Can I expect it to normal? There we go.
う。風船
A balloon?
だな。
It seems to be.
左右半々に塗り分けられてるね。
It's two colors.
半分が赤、半分が青か。
Is that supposed to be referred to a mame? Half is red, the other half is blue. Or remember 11?
中に何か入ってるみたい。
There's something inside.
ふむ。X 線を使うまでもない。
We need
は
to
っ
use
きりと
X-ray.
透過して見えるな。
We need to use X-ray. We can see
水
inside.
木、割ってみてくれ。
Mizuki, try popping it.
了解。
Wait, no need? Oh. On it. I don't know how that worked exactly because it was a blunt thing, but whatever. Yeah.
X が2つ。
Two X's.
いや、2本の矢印が交差したもの。
Or
それが
perhaps,
2つと見るべきだろう。
or perhaps two pairs of intersecting arrows. Is this gonna get really zero escape-ish here? A piece of paper inside the balloon had two pairs of intersecting arrows. What's on the back? With these mystery games, there's always something important on the back. Oh. Stone monument, corpse, and what's the third thing? Stone monument. So there's two stone monument interactions.
石碑だね。
Stone
水木
monument.、
裏側もしっかり調べてくれ。
Mizuki, check the backside as well. What? I did already. Did. Do I check in a different mode? Corpse. Ah! In a different mode. Okay. AEF.
これは
What is this?
鉄粉。 活性炭、食塩水の混合物。要は使い捨て回路の中身だが。
A mixture of iron powder, activated carbon, and saline solution. The contents of a disposable hand warmer.
それが文字の形に塗られてるんだ。
Something is written here.
そいつが発熱してるから、こうしてサーモモードで見えるように。
It is emitting heat if you use thermo mode. Well, that's how I found it. I would have already been using thermo mode.
AEF って書いてあるね。
It says AEF. AEF. Is that what it said in the Japanese version too? Yes, because that's what the voice actor said. Why am I questioning it? Okay, now X-ray mode.
え、何これ？死体の中に文字が。
Can we rewind the tape? What is this? Letters inside the body?
アルファベット型の金属プレートが埋め込まれているようだ。
There are metal plates embedded in the corpse. They appear to be, well, Roman letters would be the right term.
RLE。
RLE. AER. Wait, was it AERRLE? Something like that?
そう読めるな。
That seems to be the case. The letters RLE inside the body. Clue list. Oh, AEF. Okay. So Afrel or Relief. Wait. Doesn't really make any sense. We already had that CCFGGDAEIGAHE nonsense, which didn't make any sense either. Okay. And normal modem.
ホラドリの左半身だ。分子レベルの細さで切断されている。
It is Shikara Horadori's left side. It is cut at the molecular level.
他に外傷が見当たらないことから、それが死因になったものと思われる。
There are no other wounds on the body. This must be the cause of death.
犯人は同一人物。テアラーと見て間違いなかろう。
It is safe to assume the culprit is the same, Terror.
言うまでもないが、ホラドリが殺害されたのはここではない。
This should be clear, but this is almost definitely not the murder scene.
辺りに血痕が見当たらないからな。
There are no traces of blood anywhere. What's with this crystalline thing, though, going on? It's frozen? Glued?
死亡推定時刻については、さっき鑑識官が言ってた通りだ。
The time of death is accurate to what the inspector told us.
昨日、11日の20時前後か。
Last night, around 8 o'clock on the 11th.
一体どうして？
But why?
Mizuki、どう思う？
What do you think, Mizuki?
死体や石碑に仕込まれた文字。風船の中の紙切れ。
Oh, so 2 X's that cross. The letters on the body and the monument and the piece of paper in the balloon. It's a puzzle that they expect her to find and solve. It was like made for her, which makes it seem like a trap. So tell it I would take AEF and RLE and run it through the 2 crossed arrows. EEF, RLA. Another one of these. It's gonna punish me, isn't it? You should switch the first and last letters of these. So F, E, A, E, L, R. Feeler? F-E-A-L-E-R? That's not how you spell that. It's F-E-E-R.
テアラーのやつ、私たちのことおちょくってるんだよ。
Terror is just playing with us.
これは明らかな挑発。あるいは挑戦と言うべきか。
He does seem to be taunting us, perhaps challenging us.
いずれにせよ、奴が謎を仕掛けてきているのは間違いない。
It is certain that the culprit must have planted these clues.
水木、その謎を解くんだ。お前なら必ずできるはず。
Mizuki, you need to solve this because it's a gameplay mechanic. You can do it.
分かった。やってみる。
Yeah, I'll do my best.
これまでに入手した手がかりは3つ。
Those are the clues we have so far.
石碑に記されていた AEF、
Letters AEF on the monument.
死体の中にあった RLE、
The letters RLE inside the body.
それと紙切れに書かれていたクロスの矢印だ。
And the piece of paper with 2 pairs of intersecting arrows.
これらは一体何を示している？
Do you know what this could mean?
さあ、考えるんだ、水木。
Think, Mizuki. I have to solve the thing. Okay, so I know from the non-upple X nonsense that you can do different interpretations. Like X is like the multiplication sign. You want to think in those terms. And drawing a picture of it helps. So I'm going to draw a picture of 2 intersecting sets of arrows. Now I have to fit AEF and RLE into them. So I'm going to put AEF across the top. And then RLE in the middle. So you got AE, FR, but then it just keeps going down to nowhere, right? Because it's like crossing them, but then it crosses again. It doesn't know what it crosses into. It's 6 letters long, isn't it? So that means that it's a word that is 6 letters long. So I presume you just rearrange the letters somehow. I'm gonna pause it while I think about this. Okay, now, I didn't actually figure out what the arrows do. But, I just realized what the letters spell out if you rearrange them. It spells out all free. Oh, I have to click on this. I'm gonna pause it again for a different reason, but as soon as I figured that out, I had to put it in. Now, yeah, I didn't use the arrows at all. It's just that I was like trying to figure out a way to rearrange those letters so it makes a word. And I noticed that there was free in there because there's two E's. So that was sufficient, I suppose. Okay, so I forgot if I actually read that line or not. So the line is, I see Al free. And in that second intermedium, I think I figured out what they were going for. You're supposed to put the AEF and the RLE down the columns, one on one side of the arrows and one on the other. And then you go in the order of top right. Man, I'm mixing this up already. Top left, middle right, bottom left, followed by top right, middle left, bottom right. And that's how it spells out owl free. That's how the arrows determine the order. Even though I didn't draw a picture, I just said words. You're supposed to draw a picture in your head. Basically, you put the AEF down one side vertically and the RLE down the other side, and it's vertical. I don't think anybody who solved it that way. I think everybody who solved it just tried arranging the letters into something. But that's what whoever made that poorly designed puzzle was going for.
だとすると、それに関連する場所を調べれば。
Our search should be related to that. So go to the vending machine, which I already interacted with. It's just they forced this linearity on you. You have to interact with this other stuff first. It's here. Correct, the owl-free vending machine. Was that supposed to be voice acted?
ここだね。
Yeah, I didn't hear it play. Interesting.
アルフリーはこの自販機で売られているノンアルコールビールの名称。
Correct, the owl-free vending machine.
テアラーがそれを示唆しているのは間違いない。
Terror must have led us to this spot.
要するにアルフリーを調べろってこと？
So the message is search the owl-free?
だと思う。
I suppose so.
それじゃあ早速。
So let's get right to
待
it.
て、どうするつもりだ？
Wait, what are you gonna do exactly?
もちろんアルフリーを買うつもりだけど。
I'm going to buy an owl-free.
ダメだ。お前はまだ18歳だろ。
But you cannot. You are only 18. Yeah, but there's no alcohol in it. That's the point.
でもこれノンアルコールのビールだよ。
But this is non-alcoholic beer.
確かに未成年によるノンアルビールの購入は法律的に禁止されてはいない。
Well, it is true that it is technically legal for a minor to purchase non-alcoholic beer.
だが各種機関がいろいろとうるさいんだよ。さしてくれ。
But you have to understand the social and cultural ramifications.
じゃあどうすれば？
So what do you want me to do? Ick. None of these are good options. Yes, let's ask
仕
Kagami.
方ない。あの監視機関に頼んで買ってもらうか。
Well, if you don't have any other options, let's ask the inspector.
なるほど。そういうことなら例外的に。
I see, I can make an exception.
おっす、おら監視機関よろしくな。
Ah, I'm the inspector man. Nice to meet you. Oh, is this gonna be virtual?
何このキャラ。
What's going on here?
ここは VR 空間だからな。本物の監視機関がここにいるわけじゃないんだよ。
This is a VR environment. The actual inspector is not present.
んで、オラになんか用か？
So, what up? You need something?
ちょっとお願いしたいことが。
I was gonna ask a favor, but...
ちょっと待った
Hold it!
このままでは取れ高が全く足りなくなりそうだ。
This footage is weak.
取れ高？
Weak?
尺が余りすぎてしまうってことだよ。
It will be too short.
何の？
What's too short?
私の大事なフィルムのだ。
My very important film.
というわけで、今この瞬間からカメラを回すとしよう。
In any case, it's time to roll
リ
cameras.
ハはなしだ。ぶっつけ本番。
No rehearsals.
いいか？行くぞ。
Here we go.
よーい。
Ready?
アクション。実はね。
But this part...
なんだ簡単なことじゃねえか。パンパンすりゃいいんだろ。
Oh, this part is easy. You just have to pop pop.
そんなこと一言も言ってないけど。
What are you talking about?
わかってるって。こいつを買えばいいんだよな。
I get it. You want me to buy one?
お願いできる？
Yeah, could you?
任せとけって。
How does it matter if it's virtual? And where did Aiba get the coin from?
やった。ありがとう。
Great, thanks.
これアルフリーじゃない。
Wait, this isn't all free. So he filled the all free vending machine with a bunch of things completely with something else.
開けてみてくれ。
Open it.
これは
Every, or just the most immediately dispensing can. That or every can. Oh. This world is a game, and I want to play with you. If you win, I'll give you a nice hint. I placed 3 balloons in something, places around Tokyo. Random places around Tokyo. The blue... I imitated the same thing Terra did in the VR space. Well, not exactly the same, but close enough. You actually didn't imitate anything that he did. As a result, the same can came out of the all-free vending machine. I opened it and found a piece of paper. I placed 3 balloons in random places around Tokyo. The balloons are red and blue. Look for them. We found one, but you'd have to find it in order to get here. So, well, if you actually used it to solve the puzzle, which you wouldn't, but just for the sake of, you know, what the writers were intending. So, I presume this is 3 different ones? And I want to play with you. If you win, I'll give you a nice hint. I placed 3 balloons in random places around Tokyo. The balloons are red and blue. Look for them. Terror.
テアラからの挑戦状か。
A challenge from Terror.
上等だね。受けてたってやろうじゃない。
Bring it on, I'm up for any challenge.
だが、東京といっても広いぞ。
Do you realize how big Tokyo is? And this is the hero playing the villain's game trope.
一体どうやって探すつもりだ？
How are you going to search for them?
そんなの決まってるじゃん。
Isn't it obvious? No.
足を使って探すんだよ。
I'll do it on foot. Why would you do that if you have a motorcycle? And all these lit up green again.
水木、この辺りはもう調べたろ？
Mizuki, didn't you search around here already? Well, I couldn't inspect this.
足を使って探すんじゃなかったのか？
I thought you wanted to do this on foot. Wow. Okay. Try this first. For reasons unknown to you. It's like I'm trying to avoid the sillier characters right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like foot to me.
Fusen, ここにはなさそうだね。
No balloons here.
ああ、風船を配ってそうなやつならいるけどな。
Yeah, but there's someone who looks like he might give out balloons. Good point.
ケンちゃん。
It's
う
Guinea.
む。話を聞いてみたらどうだ？
Okay, Ginchon, which they translated as Guinea for some reason. Perhaps he knows something.
ああ、こんなところで会うなんて奇遇だね。どうしたんだい？
What a coincidence running into you here. What's up?
実はね。
Well, I told him that Chikara's left side was found at Yoyagi Park, and that Terra left me a message taunting me with a balloon search challenge.
というわけで、その風船が事件解決の糸口になりそうなんだよ。
So these balloons might lead to a break in the case.
つまりそいつが見つかれば犯人の逮捕に近づくと。
And finding them would help with arresting the
多
culprit?
分ね。
Probably.
水木見ろ、ボラちゃんの大群だ。
Mizuki, it's a school of flathead gray mullets. Flathead gray... Okay.
かわいいな、ボラちゃん。
They're so kawaii.
魚もありなんだ。
You like fish too? Flathead gray mullets. Right, she's been in there. I searched inside, couldn't find anything. What, you didn't go in the cold storage warehouse? Did Mizuki go in there? I forget. It's been too long. Yeah, did she go in the cold storage warehouse? I don't remember. The only thing special was that it had Monika's body in it. I don't remember Mizuki encountering Monika's body.
キーバゴン
Don't understand that.
何それ
What was that?
大怪獣キバゴンの真似だ。
My impression of Kaiju Kibagon.
江東区の木場に住んでるモンスターで、
He resides in the lumber yards of Koto.
昔イリスに教えてもらったんだよ。私が考えたわけじゃないぞ。
That's what Iris said. It wasn't my idea.
やってる時点で同じだけど。
You're the one bringing it up. Yotota.
中に風船はないみたいだな。
No balloons inside. Yeah. Oops. Crane. Again. No weak sink here. About your car's left side.
どうしたの？
Well,
何か思い当たることが？
ringing any bells?
水木、これを。
Mizuki, look.
え、どういうこと？
What is this?
見ればわかるだろ。激しく体温が上昇してるんだ。
As you can tell, its temperature is rising rapidly.
もしかして
Oh no.
私に欲情してるとか？そんなセックスアピールはお前にはない。ひど、相棒には言われたくないよ。とにかくゲンが動揺してるのは間違いない。
The point is, Gin is agitated,
理由は不明だが。
though I cannot determine exactly why. Okay, now you can do it.
拾った。
Picked up.
いや、しかし
But
分かったよ。そこまで言うのなら。
fine, if you say so.
何だったんだろう、今の。
That was pretty fragmentary. What was that?
誰かと話していたようだったな。
Seems like he was talking to someone.
誰かって？
Who?
わからん。
Unknown. Why are you here?
ここはお気に入りの場所でね。海を眺めに来たんだよ。
This is my favorite spot. I came to look at the ocean.
何もない水平線を見ていると気持ちが安らぐんだ。
Looking at the horizon really calms me down.
いつからここにいるの？
How long have you been here?
朝の8時ぐらいから。
Since about 8 in the
お
morning.
昼の営業は？
Don't you need to open for lunch today?
今日は気分が乗らないんで夜だけ店を開けることに。
No, I don't really feel up for it today. I'll open for dinner only.
そんないい加減な感じで大丈夫なの？
Shouldn't you take running your restaurant a little more seriously?
いい加減じゃないからこそさ。
I'm exactly that. Serious.
100% 完璧な状態でなければお客さんに料理を提供することはできない。
I don't want to serve food to my customers when I'm not at my best.
料理は常に真剣勝負。
Cooking is a serious affair.
松下太太みたいに半端な気持ちで厨房に立つわけにはいかないんだよ。
I don't want to be like Ota cooking some half-assed meals.
いや、風船なんてどこにも。
No, I don't know about any balloons.
そっか。
Got it.
力になれず申し訳ないが。
Sorry, I can't have been of any help.
別に謝らなくてもいいけど、
No, you don't have to apologize.
ゲンのやつ明らかに様子がおかしいな。
There is something off about Gin.
そうだね。いつものゲンちゃんじゃないみたい。
Yeah, he's not his usual self.
まさかとは思うけど、別人だったり。
Do you think he's a different person?
別人？
Meaning
別の誰かがマスクをかぶっているんじゃないかってこと。
someone else wearing a Gin mask? Well, that's a pretty unique physique, Mizuki.
その可能性は否定できないが。
Well, not that that is impossible, but can't you just x-ray him and see his skull shape? Exactly!
そんな、
It can't be.
これは。
Gin. Why are you shocked?
どうしたんだい？
What is it?
私のことをじっと見つめたりして。
Why are you staring at me? They're not gonna actually do it, they're gonna kind of tease it. Because I don't know if they actually had the artist draw a face for Gin.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry.
いや、いいんだよ。今の感触で分かった。
No, it's okay, I can tell what you were thinking.
君は侮蔑的な感情を持って私の顔に触れたわけじゃない。
You don't think my face is monstrous,
そうだろ？
do you?
似
No.
たような感触を前にも覚えたことがある。
I felt this way before.
ある人に触れられた時に
That touch.
ある人？
From who? Amame, of course.
私の骨格が歪んでいるのは生まれつきのものだ。
I was born with a crooked skeleton.
肌も筋肉も普通の人間のものとは異なる。
My muscles and skin are different from regular people.
そのせいで私は幼い頃からひどい仕打ちを受けてきた。
I got picked on since I was a kid.
周りの人々から忌み嫌われ嘲笑され唾を吐かれたり
People
石を
hated
投げつけられたり
people hated me, insulted me, threw rocks, spit on me.
そんな日々を過ごしてきたんだ。
That was just life, normal.
だが
But she... Right? Correct?
怖くないのかい？
Aren't you afraid?
ちっとも。
Not at all.
だけど醜いだろう。
Aren't I disgusting?
そうかな。
No.
むしろチャーミングだと思うけど。
Yeah, I think you're charming, if anything.
それに私知ってるし、
And I know
ゲ
that
ンちゃんの心誰よりも一番綺麗だってこと。
your heart is more pure than anyone else, except it's not. But
私ゲンちゃんのこと大好きだよ。
that's why I love you, Gin.
その温かい心も
That warm heart of yours, too.
この姿も
The way you look.
全部ね。
All of it.
浜目私の体は生まれつきのものだと言ったね。
I told you this is how I was born, right?
だが本来はこの姿ではなかったはずなんだ。
But I wasn't supposed to look like this.
私はゲノム編集されて生み出されたんだよ。
Well, I thought that, but I didn't speak up about it. It felt like it was going here. This was a result of genome experiments.
不老不死の実験のために
In the name of youth and eternal life.
ホラドリの手によって
The hands of Chikara Horadori. Yeah, and I would actually go off on a tangent here, in that Shoma's out camping, which suggests someone else was camping, right? That was Sherlock Holmes. So he's a candidate for somebody who's absent for most of the storyline and just shows up at the end saying, "Oh, I've been working on this the entire time." The reason why he kind of needs to be brought up is there's a bunch of like, they wouldn't mention it if it wasn't important type things surrounding Shoma, right? He was genetically modified, but that doesn't seem to have contributed anything to the plot thus far. But they wouldn't make it part of the plot that he was genetically modified unless it actually would show up in some way important later on. The whole teleporting out of the Ferris wheel. Well, you could just argue. So I have to. Maybe not. You could argue, well, that's just Ryuki hallucinating things, because Thomas said that, and the nurse said there was something wrong. At least he had some short-term memory loss. So there could be sufficient malfunction in his head that he started hallucinating things. That is, he hallucinated Shoma entering the Ferris wheel in the first place. But it would seem they wouldn't put forth the effort in actually writing that in unless there would be an explanation for that later, or that would fit in someplace later. Right? They wouldn't say, "Oh, I genetically modify me. Oh, but there doesn't seem to be anything really wrong with me. I'm perfectly normal." Right? It would be some sort of time bomb that would show up somewhere or other. Now, it doesn't really make any sense for Shoma to be the Terror, because he was actually in the same room with Terror at the same time. That was Studio de Vita, where they found the body of Shoma's dad. So he can't be the Terror himself. At the hands of Shikara Horodori. I probably already read that.
そんな
No.
さっき君はホラドリのことについて私に尋ねた。
And none of these guys actually gained immortality, correct? It's somewhat ironic, because there is a game that Uchikoshi wrote previously where there was a group of nefarious scientists studying somebody who was immortal in an attempt to figure out how to make not necessarily someone immortal, but to make a super soldier. A little bit not completely analogous, because this wasn't they didn't make this character immortal in an attempt to make a super soldier and missed. It was naturally occurring. But somehow or other, right, the experimental subject became immortal. Whereas Chikara is trying to make people immortal, and instead he's making super soldiers. So it's somewhat of a backwards reference.
その時返答に窮したのはだからなんだ。
That's why I hesitated to answer.
声を出すことができなかったんだよ。
I couldn't say anything.
辛い記憶が蘇ってきて。
The terrible memories.
突然こんな話をしてしまってすまない。
I'm sorry I had to tell you all of this.
忘れてくれ。もはやどうでもいいことだ。
You can forget it, really.
それじゃあ。
Well, see ya.
おい水木、追わなくていいのか。
Mizuki, should you not pursue him?
あいつはホラドリのことを知ってるはずで。
He knows about Chikara.
分かってる
I
分かってる
know,
けど
but
気持ちの整理がつかなくて
I gotta get my head straight.
もう少しだけ時間をくれる
Could you give me some time?
だが風船のことはどうする。
What about the balloons?
それはもちろん探すけど、
Yeah, I'll still look, but
探しながらいろいろと考えてみるよ。
there are a lot of thoughts I need to keep in my head now. Crane. Container. Wooden box. Storage room. Okay, that'll just refresh, basically. Forklift. Warning post. Ocean. Okay. Now I can go for the more silly characters. Actually, this is not a... This place isn't where we meet a character, right? It's the combat from the previous game.
風船ここにはないみたいだけど。
No balloons here.
マーブルのママは情報屋だ。話を聞いてみたらどうだ？
Mama at Marble may have information.
うん、そうだね。聞いてみよう。
Yeah, good idea. I'll ask her. Never mind. We are going to see Mama.
大丈夫、言わなくても分かってるわ。
Now, the problem with this is the amount of time that passed between the first game and the Ryuki site on this game is much shorter. It's like a couple months or something, compared to the time that passed between the Ryuki side and the Mizuki side, which is 6 years. But the appearance of Mama changed more drastically over those couple months between the first and second games to these two sides within the second game. Huh? I guess it's possible. She decided to do a lot of changes right there. Oh, you don't have to tell me.
代々木公園でホラ鳥の左半身が見つかったんでしょ？
Shikara's left side was found at Yoyagi Park, right?
さすが、耳が早いね。
Wow, information gets to you fast.
あっちの方は遅いけど。
I know when to make things quick and when to take my time. Go through all these. Now, Mizuki had gone to see Mama with Date before, right? So she's familiar with Mama. This is just, the pincher in the rye. Well. First time we've seen her alone with Mama. Oh, I'll have to count the bottles. There's 9.
Ne, ロイコクロリディウムがカタツムリに寄生した時の動画見る？
Hey, want to see a video of a leucochloridian being a parasite inside a snail? I don't know if Eyeball would like that or not.
めっちゃ見たい。
Absolutely. Wow.
キモそうだから遠慮しとく。
No, that sounds disgusting.
なんでだよ。
Why?
私、毎晩このカウンターの上で寝てるのよね。
I always sleep on top of this counter.
絶対嘘だよね。
You're making that up.
何も思いつかなかったら無理に言わなくてもいいんだよ。
You know, if you can't think of anything to say, you don't have to say anything.
"アヒル女の上唇か。
The top lip of a duck-lipped girl. Well, that's direct. There are 2 balls on the counter. Wink sinker.
この問題わかるかしら？答えられたら一杯おごるわ。
I've got a riddle for you. If you get it right, drinks on me.
フルーツポンチを逆さまにするとどうなる？
What happens when you get rough with a fuzzy navel?
ベベ
know if that. I was thinking, does that make sense in Japanese? But then, no, it doesn't make sense whatsoever.
答えはこぼれるでした。
It spills honey. Does that make sense in Japanese? About the balloons. I told Mama about the
ね
challenge.
どこかで見かけなかった？赤と青の風船。
Hey, have you seen any red and blue balloons?
さあ、私は見てないけど。
I haven't, but
待ってね。今たまたまたんに聞いてみるから。
I can ask the Milky Balls.
たまたまたんたまたまたん。世界で一番嘘つきなのは誰？
Almighty Balls. I'll finish this later. And later has come. Who is the biggest liar in the world?
それはこちら側のどこからでも切れますと書かれた袋。
Those bags that say tear here.
確かにそうよね。
Absolutely right. What is it with that?
どうでもいいわ。
Who cares about that?
全く関係ないし。
That is totally unrelated. Well, at least the other detectives were sort of entertained. Mizuki's such a buzzkill. But I guess that is on what you'd expect for her character.
今のはただの心の叫びよ。
Sorry, that was my heart screaming out to be heard.
心の叫び、今吐露しないでほしいんだけど。
I don't need to hear your heart screaming right now.
おほん。それじゃあ本気出していきます。
And now let's try this for real.
たまたまたんたまたまたん。探し物を見つけてほしいの。
Oh balls, the great and powerful, please find something for me.
赤と青に塗り分けられた風船。それは一体どこにある？
Where are the red and blue balloons?
不死の実の祀られし社生目神社に行くといい。
You should go to the Ikume shrine where the fruit of immortality resides.
探し物は必ずそこに。
You will find it there.
うまくいったかしら？
Did that work? I mean, you came up with an answer. That
さ
crystal
っき
ball.
言ったでしょ？たまたまたんよ。
I thought I told you about my great and powerful balls. No, you told the other detective on the other side. You told the player, not her.
手術で取った私のあれにシリコンを充填して作ったの。
After I plucked these out, I filled them with silicone.
そっか、だから2つあるんだね。
Oh, that's why there are two.
真に受けるなよ。
She's clearly joking.
そうね。
Yeah,
ホラドリに関する情報なら少しは。
I have a little nugget of information regarding Horadori.
ホラドリのこと知ってるんだ。
You have dirt on Shikara?
うさんくさい連中の周期は勝手に漂ってくるのよ。
The most pungent of dirt always makes its way to my nose.
で、その情報っていうのは？
So what information do you have?
ホラドリはパーセント教団っていう新興宗教の信者だったらしいの。
So this is something that Ryuki knew but Mizuki doesn't know. Shikara was a devoted believer of a new religion called the Order of Percent.
その教団が香ばしいことこの上なくってな。
And their dirt is quite fragrant indeed.
なんでもシミュレーション仮説とかいうやつを心の底から信じちゃってるみたいで。
Anyway, he really believed in the simulation theory.
パーセントの印は成功である。そうするのは明かして。
The mark of percent is the holy sign of the creator.
これを持っている方がこの世をお作りになったのだ。
The one with the mark is the one who created this world.
その方は意図的に記憶を失い、化身の姿をまとめて、この虚構世界を訪れている。
They intentionally abandoned their memories so they could voyage through this world of lies. Another amnesia.
ゆえに我々はパーセントの印のあるものを崇めなければならない。
Which is why we worship the one with the sign, the percent.
今のは？
What was that?
経典に記載されてる内容の一部よ。
part of their new scripture, I suppose.
ねえ、めちゃくちゃ怪しげな感じでしょ。
Smells fishy, if you ask me.
お前も十分怪しいが。
No fishier than you. Well, but she always comes up with good information, though. She just kind of looks fishy.
パーセントの印ってなんだろう。
What's the sign of percent?
さあ、そこまではわからないわ。
Percent sign is the sign that if it shows up in a that DeepL Translate can't translate something if it has it in it. Anyway, that I don't know.
だけどなんとなく事件と関係してるような気がするのよね。
But I have a feeling it has to do with the case.
ほら、パーセントのマークって2つの丸が1本の斜線で切り分けられてるじゃない？
You know, the percent sign is two circles separated by a line. I need to think, have I seen that? No, I honestly don't remember seeing something that's two circles separated by a line.
だからなんだって言われても困るんだけど。
If you ask me how that's significant, I couldn't tell you. This is a Nuchikoshi game. It's significant.
いずれにせよ、何らかの形でパーセント教団が関係してるんじゃないかって。
But this order of percent must be involved in all this somehow.
とりあえず、生目神社に行ってみよう。
Sliced in half between the eyes? Well, I guess we should head to Ikume Shrine.
おいおい、さっきの言葉信じるつもりか？
You actually believed her?
わからないけど、闇雲に探すよりはマシでしょ？
Not necessarily, but it's something.
マシなのかな？
Something, huh?
ありがとうママ、参考になったよ。
Thanks, Mama. That was a big help.
そう？特に重要なことを教えたつもりはないんだけど。
I don't know how any of that information helped you.
ま、それならそれでよかったわ。
But if it did, that's great.
またいつでもいらっしゃい。待ってるからね。
Come back again whenever. I'll be waiting. Deal with this silly character next. 6 years later. What would Lian be doing here? Why does he know that?
なんだお前、一体どうした？
Oh my goodness. This is worse than I imagined. Oh, it's you. What happened?
いやいや、そっちこそどうしたの？その声。
Forget about me. What's with your voice?
話すと長くなる。
It's a long story.
それより要件はなんだ？
What do you want?
ちょっと話を聞きに。
I wanted to ask you something, and my voice is literally deeper than yours is.
俺がいちゃまずいかな。
Is it okay that I'm here for this? Yeah, it's much less private and personal than probably what you were doing.
そんなことないよ。
Yeah, it's fine.
情報は大いに越したことはないし。
The more information, the better. Told them about Shikara's left side was found at Yagi Park. And that Terror left me a message touting me with a balloon search challenge.
なるほど。
How about that?
赤と青の風船か。
Blue and red balloons. Okay, interact with the stuff.
提灯がいっぱいあって困っちゃうな。
Oh, Mama, your lanterns are so big.
提灯困る。提灯困る。
So big and manly, yes?
やりたい放題だな。
I don't like where this is going. Yeah, but you don't know where it's going. This random stuff. Phone, keyboard.
ハッキングしてみた。
I hacked into it.
PC の検索履歴にマムル、倒し方というのがあったぞ。
There's one item in the search history: how to defeat mammal.
試練やってるんだ。
Oh, they play
っ
Sheeran.
ていうかマムル倒せないってどういうこと？
Wait, how do you need help defeating Mammal? I don't know that game.
Do
Do re mi.
ソファー
So far. Oh, again. Pantomime of the Reform School. Do not panic if you accidentally open a porn site while you're on the train. Okay. Hot stone spas feel so good. Share. Okay. About Chikari's left hand.
何がなんだかさっぱりわかんねえよ。
That's a bizarre situation, but I don't really know what
た
happened.
だ一つだけ言えるのは自業自得なんじゃねえかってことだ。
I will say this, he got what was coming to him.
俺がホラ剣で清掃員をしてたのは知ってるだろ。
You know that I was a janitor at Horadori Institute, right?
だからホラドリ所長とは面識があって噂話もいろいろと。
Director Horadori and I talked. I heard a bunch of rumors.
噂話って
Rumors?
話すと長くなりそうだからまた今度な。
It would take a while to explain, so I'd rather tell you
で
later.
も
But,
ミツキ、確かにライアンの話は気になる。
Mizuki, I admit I am curious as
だが
well.
今は
However,
風船を探す方が先か。
right, we need to focus on the balloons. To figure out what superpowers Shoma has. Why are you here?
そいつは組長に聞いてくれ。
Well, why don't you ask him that? What? Have you seen balloons anywhere?
ああ、そういや、ついさっき愛応園で。
Oh, I saw one at Aowen earlier.
愛応園って児童養護施設の？
The orphanage?
そうそう。そこの木の枝に結びつけられてたんだ。
Yeah, it was tied to a tree.
だけど、ちらっと見かけただけだから、赤と青の風船だったかどうかは。
I mean, I did get a good look at it. It was just out the corner of my
あ
eye.
りがとう。後で行ってみるよ。
Thanks, I'll check it out.
でもなんで愛応園に？
But why were you there?
麗しの姫君に会いに行ったのさ。
I was there to see my beautiful princess. About the balloons.
風船か。
Balloons, huh?
俺も風船みたいに空を飛べたらな。
I wish I could float like a balloon. What's with your voice?
このチェコエロッチョのせいだ。
This is a voce locho.
チェコエロッチョ？
A what?
チェンジコエロックチョーカーの略。
A voice changing lock choker.
音声変換機能の備わった鍵付きの首輪ってことだ。
It's a necklace thing that can change your voice.
こいつを首にはめると望み通りの声を出すことが。
If I wear this, I can have the perfect voice.
望み通りの声。
The perfect voice?
つまりその声は大間さんが望んだってこと？
So you actually want to sound like that?
いや違うんだ。
No, you got it all wrong. It's like it's like a training thing where it makes his voice high, so he tries to speak lower, and it makes his voice lower.
こいつは人からもらったもんで、この声は最初から。
This is a gift. It came preset like this. Oh, preset seems like it's a hint that this was a prank played by A set.
誰にもらったの？
Who gave it to you?
新平だよ。昨日あいつがくれたんだ。世話になったお礼にっつってな。
Oh, never mind. Junpei, he gave it to me yesterday. He said it was a thank you gift.
声紋を分析してみた。
I have analyzed the voice.
どうやら今モーマが出しているのはサガン・イリスの声らしい。
The voice he is using now is that of Iris Sagan. Yeah, but the voice actor is not the same, so it doesn't work. It's actually higher than Iris's voice.
ああ、どっかで聞いたことがあると思ったよ。
Right, I knew I recognized it.
モーマもチンペイもイリスの熱狂的なファンだ。
Moma and Junpei are hardcore Eriset
ア
fans.
セトンのと言った方がいいかもしれんが。
Or should I say, Tessa fans.
それでチンペイはその声を登録したチェコエロッチョをモーマさんに
So Junpei gave him that Voch Locho with Iris's voice set as default?
うむ。
It seems that way.
なんかキモいね。
What a creep.
同感だ。
I agree. Voch Locho is a product sold on the dark web. Use a PC to upload someone's voice to analyze their voice profile. Input that information and put the Voch Locho on UNEC. This allows for small electric signals to alter the voice. By the way, I'm good at voices too. But you never heard it. You never heard you do it. Can you take it off?
いや、それができないんだよ。鍵をなくしちまってな。
Or is it that voice actor? Wait. Huh. The thing about that is I lost the key.
どうして？
How?
ゆうべこの事務所で一人で酒を飲んでたんだ。このチェコエロッチョをつけたまま。
Well, I was getting pretty into the booze here at the office last night and with this thing on.
そうやって一人で遊んでたんだ。
So you were playing around with it?
想像するとますますキモいな。
The more details he gives, the creepier he sounds.
だけど目覚めたら鍵がどこにも見当たんなくて。
I woke up and I couldn't find the key.
確か大事なもんだと思ってどっかにしまったはずなんだが。
I thought I had put it someplace safe or something, but I couldn't remember.
で、会場の達人であるこの俺が呼び出されることになったってわけだ。
That's why he called on my services as a lockpick to help.
ライアンとは長い付き合いになる。こいつの腕が一流なのはよく知ってるからな。
I've known Leon for years. I know what he can do.
もう忘れてもらいたい過去なんだが。
Thanks, but those are days I would rather forget.
おいおい、忘れるわけがねえだろう。お前にどれだけ稼がせてもらったと思ってんだ？
I never will. Do you have any idea how much money you made me?
知ってると思うが、こいつはよ。
I'm sure you know this already, but this guy here...
昔の話はやめてくれ。もう足を洗ったんだ。
That's in the past. I've gone clean.
とにかくライアン、早くこいつを外してく
Anyway, Leon, get this thing off
れ。
me.
なんだか頭がぼーっとしてきて。
I've got stuff to do today.
もう少しだけいいだろう。
Yeah, why don't we leave it on for a bit?
その可愛い声、もっと聞かせてくれよ。
Let's hear that cute voice a little longer.
お前な。
I don't know if that translates well, but okay. Wink sync him.
モーマさん、私、モーマさんのことが。
Oh no.
いや、ダメだぜ、王女さん。俺みてえなやつを好きになっちゃう。
それでも私はモーマさんのことが、モーマさんのことが。
後悔することになるぜ。
悔やむことなんてありません。あなたと添い遂げられるなら。
アセトン。
モーマさん。うわあ、アセトンちゃん。
seen a balloon anywhere?
いや、俺は見かけちゃいねえな。
Haven't seen any.
風船は3つあるはずなんだけど、どこか心当たりはない？
There are supposed to be 3 balloons. You haven't heard about any of them being spotted?
さあ、悪いが全く。
Sorry, I got nothing.
そっか、犯人のテアラーは間違いなく異常者。
We know terror is abnormal.
同じ異常者であるモーマさんなら何かわかるんじゃないかと思ったんだけど。
I figured since you're abnormal too, maybe you'd have an idea.
俺は異常者じゃねえ。至極まっとうな正常者だ。
I'm not abnormal, I am the most normal.
その声で言われても
When he raises his voice like that,
まるで説得力がないな。
it's not what I could call convincing. His voice.
ライアン、頼むよ。
Hey, Leon, please.
いい加減外してくれないか。
Can you get this thing off me already?
このチェコエロッチョ。
The choker?
一体どうしちゃったの？
What's going on?
モーマの脳への血流量が著しく減少している。
Moma is losing circulation to his brain.
おそらくチェコエロッチョによって頸動脈が圧迫されて。
The choker must be preventing blood flow.
ライアン、なんとかしてよ。
Leon, please.
ああ、わかった。
Yeah, got it.
このおっさん、めちゃくちゃ息がくせえぞ。
This old geezer, his breath stinks.
そんなこと言ってる場合じゃないでしょ。人の命がかかってるんだよ。
That's not the concern right now. This is life or death.
だってしょうがねえだろ。俺の嗅覚はアフリカオニネズミ割りに敏感なんだよ。
I can't help it. My sense of smell is better than a giant pouched rat.
知らないよ、そんな動物。普通に犬で例えてよ。
What kind of animal is that? Couldn't you have just said
と
dog?
にかく水木、鍵を探すんだ。
Suzuki, look for the key.
鍵？
The
チ
key.
ェコエロッチョの鍵だよ。
Key that will unlock the choker.
確か大事なもんだと思ってどっかにしまったはずなんだが。あれって隠し金庫？
Is that a hidden safe?
うむ。
It appears to be.
中に入ってるのはイリスのフィギュアとそれから
It's an A-set figure with an out-of-date outfit and the key.
鍵だ。
There it is, it's the key.
ああ、おそらくあの鍵で間違いあるまい。
Yeah, I'm sure it
でも
is.
なんで金庫の中にイリスのフィギュアが？
Why does he have an A-set figure? Wait, you didn't know he was an A-set fan?
その件について突っ込んでいる時ではない。
Mizuki, focus. After all that,
どうにか助かったよ。
you saved me.
悪いな。恩に着るぜ。
Sorry about all that ruckus, thanks.
お礼ならライアンに言ってよ。
You should thank
金
Leon.
庫を開けてくれたのライアンなんだし。
He's the one who opened the safe.
えへん、どんなもんだい。
Haha, the master of unlocking at your service.
だが、なんかおかしくねえか？
Now, hold on, that doesn't make sense.
金庫の鍵を開けるよりチェコエロッチョを解錠する方がはるかに楽なはずだが。
Wouldn't picking open the choker be easier than picking the safe?
ま、いっか。
Whatever.
そんなことより水木、我々は捜査を続けなければ。
Mizuki, we need to continue our investigation.
そうだね。早く風船を見つけないと。
Right, we need to find the balloons.
あ、そうだ。
Oh, I have an idea.
もしよかったらモーマさん、そのチェコエロッチョ私に貸してくれない？
Hey, Moma, can I borrow your Vochlocho?
おう、別に構わねえぜ。
Yeah,
お
sure.
前は命の恩人だしな。
You,
持ってけよ。
you saved my life, I owe you one.
ありがとうモーマさん。
Thanks, Moma. Why is she gonna impersonate Iris for?
それじゃあ水木。
Now then, let's go. Okay, I don't know what the application is of impersonating Iris, but Now, the two people that tend to frequent here are either dead or out camping, so I don't know why this place is important.
なんで警官が
Why is there a police officer
わ
here?
からないが、
Unknown.
とりあえず風船ならあそこに。
But I see a balloon over there. But it's
本当
just
だ。
red.
行ってみよう。
Yeah, you're right, let's go.
ってこれ、テアラーの風船じゃないじゃん。
This isn't one of Terror's balloons.
赤一色だからな。
Correct. I suppose not. This is all red.
残念だけど外れだったみたいね。
Yeah, sorry to say, it's not the real deal.
ボス、
Boss,
挑戦状のことは相棒から聞いてるわ。
Iba told me about Terror's challenge.
まったく舐めたことしてくれるじゃない、テアラーのやつ。
He thinks he can play with us like this.
残念だが水木、銃や鉄パイプを持ったままじゃあれには乗れない。
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Mizuki, but armed as you are, you cannot ride this ride.
ボディチェックで引っかかるからな。
The metal detectors will stop you.
普通に乗れるし、そもそも金属探知機なんて存在しないから。
No, they won't. Besides, there are no metal detectors. Oh, I get it. Took me, like, I was slow. It took me a while.
ダイエットにもってこいだな。
Perfect for dieting.
じゃあ私には不要だね。
Then I guess I don't need it. More like cardio. Okay. That should be enough stuff. Boss. Why are you here?
呼び出されたのよ、へっぽこな部下のせいで。
I got called here because of a particularly troublesome co-worker. This is Ryuki?
部下って
Who?
龍樹くんのこと。
Yep, Ryuki.
彼勇み足でとんでもない大失態よ。
He was all gun-ho and ended up making a huge mistake.
挑戦状の件については龍樹くんも知ってたの。タマから教えてもらってね。
Ryuki found out about the whole balloon thing from Tama.
そこで彼は捜査のためにこの屋上遊園地へ。
He came to this amusement park to investigate.
するとそこにはウサリンパの着ぐるみを着たアルバイトの青年が。
Some part-timer was working here dressed up in at a rabbit costume.
ウサリンパはそこにある観覧車のフェンスに装飾用の風船を結びつけてたの。
He was apparently tying balloons to the fence.
それを見て龍樹くんは
When Ryuki saw that,
動くな
stop right there.
って言ったんだけど、その声がウサリンパの耳に届くことはなく、
He shouted at him to get his attention, but the guy didn't hear.
ウサリンパは足元の紙袋に手を入れると、その中から大きなハサミを取り出したの。
There was a paper bag at the mascot's feet. Later, we found out it had scissors in it for cutting the strings of the balloons. And why would you put your scissors in a paper bag, though?
風船の紐を切ろうと思ってね。
But when the guy reached down into the bag,
ところがそれを目にした瞬間、龍樹くんは
this situation. Ryuki must have thought it was a weapon.
撃っちゃったの？
You shot him.
そう。
Yeah.
現役警察官による民間人への発砲。
A
前代未聞の不祥事よ。
police officer shooting at a civilian. It's
ほん
unprecedented.
と参っちゃうわ。
This is gonna be a real scandal. Just real casual. Ask
あ
for
な
a
た
raise.
まだ18歳でしょ？一体何に使うのよ？
You're only 18. What do you need more money for?
だって欲しいものとかいっぱいあるし。
I had my own a bunch of stuff. Don't you own a company?
服とかバッグとか手榴弾とかな。
Clothes, handbags, grenades, etc.
っていうかこのタイミングで言うべきことじゃないわよね。
Do you really think now is the best time to be asking me for a raise?
話は帰ってから聞いてあげるわ。
Talk to me after the case.
完全に理解不能よ。
It's inconceivable.
ブラジャーをネットに入れずに洗濯しちゃうのと同じぐらいの不可解さだわ。
It's like washing your bra without putting it in the net.
それよりはるかに不可解だと思うが。
I would say it's fairly more inconceivable than that.
ここには目的の風船はなさそうよ。
I don't think terrorist balloons are here.
そっちはどう？いくつか見つかった？
How are you doing on your end? Find any yet?
まだ一つも。
Nope, haven't found any
た
yet.
く何やってんのよ。
Slacking off on the job, huh?
そう簡単に見つかるわけないでしょ。
Oh, come on, what am I supposed to do? Do go to locations in a different order so that you've already found one by the time you get to the boss? Yes?
家の中でリモコン探してるのとはわけが違うんだから。
It's not like I'm looking for a lost TV remote in my couch or something.
それで発砲の件についてなんだけど。
About the shooting.
大変申し訳ありません。
Cannot apologize enough.
これは私の監督不行き届きによるもので。
This was my mistake. I wasn't paying enough attention.
免職？そんな。
What, dismissal, but
彼はまだ若いんです。それに優秀な捜査官です。
he's young and inexperienced, but he's an excellent agent.
もう少し寛大な処置を。
Please reconsider.
意外。こういうこと言える人だったんだ。
That's surprising. I didn't expect that coming from boss.
実際に言ったかどうかはわからないぞ。
Of course, that may not be literally what was said.
今のはあくまでも夢の中でのことなんだからな。
Well, that was in a dream after all. Where's Ryuki now?
本庁で取り調べを受けてるわ。
He's getting interrogated at HQ.
さっき会ったけど、精神的に不安定でかなりヤバそうな感じだった。
I saw him earlier. The man looked
追
unstable.
い詰められて妙な気を起こさないといいんだけど。
I just hope he doesn't do anything stupid. He already did.
それじゃあ私、尻拭いとか脅迫とか接待とか。
I need to clean up this mess. Then yell at some people. Then do my best brown
い
nosing.
ろいろとやらなきゃいけないことがあるから行くわね。
I got a long day of diplomacy ahead of me, so I'm gonna get
引き
going.
続き捜査の方よろしく頼んだわよ。
Good luck with the rest of the investigation. Oh, by doing the comatorn option, I accidentally ended the
リュウ
tree.
キ、大丈夫かな。
Is Ryuki gonna be okay?
まあ、あいつのことを考えていても仕方がない。
There's no point in thinking about him now.
行こう、ミツキ。
Let's go, Mizuki. Yeah.
ほらな、風船なんてどこにもないだろ。
You see? No balloons here.
でも、ママは言ってたじゃん。
Mama said.
不死の実の祀られし社。生目神社に行くといい。
あんなもん、でたらめに決まってるだろ。
I trust her mystical prognition as far as I can throw her.
そうかな。
Huh. Well, for Mizuki, that would be pretty far. For Aiba, that would be... She can't throw anything, really. Just like a little blob.
ねえ、不死の実ってなんだろう。
What's the fruit of immortality, anyway?
多分、時軸の核の実のことだ。
A gene dope? Likely the Tokijiku no Kaku.
知ってるの？
You know it?
ああ、前に聞いたことがあるんだよ。
Yes, I've heard of it before.
食べると不老不死になれると言われている伝説の木の実。
It said that eating it will grant you youth and eternal life.
まあ、正確に言うと果物だが。
I believe it is a Takchibana orange.
そいつがあの社殿に祀られてるってな。
It is an object of worship at this shrine.
時軸の核の実か。
Wow, the fruit of immortality. And Shikara was trying to go at it was a doubter and tried to go at it his own way. Guardian Lion Dog isn't holding a balloon. Not yet. That's not it. It's a Tori. There's no balloon on it. Gotta click it all anyway. X-ray the shrine.
え、嘘。
Hey, wait.
あった。
There it is.
あったよ。
There it is.
風船だ。
A balloon. It's a trap.
確かに赤と青の風船だな。
You are correct. This is a red and blue balloon. This could fall down on you.
ね、だから言ったでしょ。
See, I told you.
だがママはどうして。
How did Mama know?
そんなことどうだっていいじゃん。
I don't think the game would explain that. That would ruin the effect. Doesn't matter to me.
いいのか。
It should.
とにかくこれ割ってみよう。
That's a lampshade. Let's try popping it.
代々木公園のやつと同じで中に何か入ってるみたいだから。
Looks like there's something in there, like the one in Yogi Park, except I can't see it this time, but whatever.
それじゃ行くよ。
Let's do it. That was overly aggressive.
3
裏はどうなってる。
What does it say on the back? Of course.
結果って書いてあるね。
Okay, so the first card is 3 on the front. IN tab DG on the back.
3と結果か。
Sun and INDG. Or ENOKO.
これだけでは意味がわからんな。
We cannot currently decode this message.
残りの風船も見つけないと。
Need to find all 3 balloons. Aoin Garden.
What
is it, Mizuki?
いやーちょっと
Nothing, just...
何度か懐かしいなぁと思って。
This really takes me back.
感傷に浸ってる場合じゃないよね。
And now's not the time for reminiscing.
それよりも早く風船を。
We need to find the balloons. Tree. Ah. The balloons on this building. No balloons. Balloons tied here. See any balloons? Okay, now. What was green in here? Whatever, here's the balloon.
あった。あそこだ。
Look over there.
赤と青の風船。間違いなさそうだな。
No doubt about it, that's one of Terror's balloons.
ライアンの言った通りだったね。
Just like Leon said.
だがあの風船、かなり高い位置にあるぞ。
But it is high out of reach.
大丈夫だよ。あのぐらいなら余裕で。
It's fine. I got it. I mean, she can knock a tree down by punching it. She can knock a tree down by punching it, so she probably could jump really high too. Off screen. Two.
なんで空中で割るんだよ。
So second card. Why did you pop it in midair?
いいじゃん別に。
Don't sweat the details.
とにかくこれが風船の中にあった紙切れだな。
It's like you could have reeled it down. Well, in any case, you did reveal it was inside the balloon. Yeah.
2と記されているが。
It says 2.
裏も見てみよう。
On the back.
チラ。
2. U-N-R-A. On the front. On the back. So U-N-I-N doesn't make any sense. D-G. Well, let's say if we were to do the crisscross thing with it, then yeah, if we were to crisscross, then if the third row is 3, I-N-D-G, second row is U-N-R-A. That makes R-A-I-N, D-G something, something U-N. So U-N, rain, and then no, blank. Blank rain, blank U-N-D-G. We end on D-G. Huh. The only thing that can make there is rain.
もしかして
No way.
これは
Terror
パン
is
チラのことかな。
a pervert. I don't get it. This is something in Japan. This is some Japanese pun I don't get.
は？
What? Unraw.
風船をパンって割ったらチラって書かれた紙切れが。
Unraw. Clearly it's a code for undergarments. Terror is clearly a panty thief. Oh. It probably was like more direct and less forced in Japanese.
神社で見つけた紙には3とあった。
The one at the shrine said 3.
その裏の言葉はケカだったね。
And on the back it said INTG.
だが、まだ何のことやらさっぱりだな。
It's still indecipherable to me.
風船はあと一つ残ってるから。
There's one more balloon left. Afterward, I asked the workers and the children if anyone saw someone tying up the balloon to the tree. It was no good. No one saw anything. With that settled, I bowed and I left.
どうも。
Hello.
看護師さん。
It's a nurse who came to be a machinist to tell you where the third balloon is. Building.
私、前に言われたことがあるんです。
Someone told me once.
君のパンジーを見せてくれ。
Show me your pansies.
それがプロポーズの言葉でした。
I assume it was a proposal.
この人、何言ってんの？
What is she talking about?
さあ。
I have no idea.
前後に揺れ動く遊具ってなんかあれですよね。
That toy that goes back and forth.
あれってなんだろう？
What does she
わ
mean?
からん。
I don't know. Are they all gonna be like this? Playground steps. Seesaw.
私、ジャングルを無地にするのは得意な方です。
I'm an expert at trekking through jungles.
そっか。
Oh yeah.
ブーラブーラブラリンコ。この人大丈夫かな？
Is this person okay?
ダメだと思う。
I don't think so. Wink, thank you.
ロミオ、ロミオ、あなたはどうしてロミオなの？
Wherefore art thou was translated. They translated it back to wherefore art thou.
それはお父さんとお母さんがそう名付けたからだよ。
Because that's what mom and dad named me.
彼女演劇サークルに所属してるらしいぞ。
She appears to be in a theater group or something.
そうなんだ。
Yikes. Greet her.
こんにちはは。
Konnichiwa. Which is kind of like hello.
ホラドリさんの件で捜査に？
Are you here about Chikara?
ああ、さっきニュースで見たんです。死体が発見されたって。
I saw in the news that a corpse was found. I'm wondering if the nurse appears in the last place you visit. So, like, kind of like, I was gonna say Kapura. Not necessarily tied to the orphanage.
これでますますわからなくなりましたね。
That makes the whole thing even more baffling.
どういうこと？
What do you mean?
私、古江仁君が殺されたのは彼の病気に関係があるんじゃないかって思ってたんです。
I'd always thought of Jin Furue's disease, that Jin Furue's disease has something to do with his murder.
半身腫瘍っていう病気。
He had half-body tumors.
体の半分の至るところに腫瘍ができてしまう難病で。
It's a rare disease that causes tumors to develop only on one half of the body.
臓器とか皮膚とか骨とかに。
Organs, skin, bones.
ジン君のが右側だったか左側だったか、それは覚えてないんですけど。
I don't remember which side of the body it was for him, but
とにかくその病気と事件のことには何かつながりがあるような気がして。
we didn't see anything weird on either side, though. I mean, they put explosives inside one side, but there wasn't anything weird about the skin or the bones. I always thought his murder had to do with the disease somehow.
でもホラドリさんは病気のこととは無関係みたいだし。
But Chikara doesn't fit into that at all.
そういえば
I remember.
石場女子で見つかったホラドリの右半身、臓器がごっそりと抜き取られてたよね。
Shikara's right side was found at Sakiba High with all the innards removed.
ああ、マスコミには公表されていないみたいだが。
That wasn't reported by the press.
どういうことだろう。
Yeah, but how does it fit together?
いずれにせよ、今の看護師の話、かなり重要な手がかりになりそうだな。
Whatever the case, the nurse may have just given us a vital clue. Huh. Why are you here?
この施設にうちの病院に通院してる子がいるんです。
One of the children here is cared for at our hospital.
でもその子、今日が診察の日なのに病院には行きたくないってダダをこねてるみたいで。
They didn't want to come to the hospital today, so I had to come and poke him in person.
それで私が迎えに。
So I had to come here to attend to them. Who tied up the
いえ、
balloon?
私は見てないです。
I didn't see anyone.
だってここに来たのついさっきのことですし。
And he would still be wearing an iron mask anyway, so it wouldn't help. I just got here moments ago.
そっか。
I see.
誰も見てないんだとしたら、夜中にこっそりと忍び込んだんでしょうね。
If no one saw him, they must have snuck in at night.
相変わらずこの施設のセキュリティゆるゆるみたいですから。
Security here is pretty bad. It hasn't improved any over the years.
理事長の千枝さんのこだわりで監視カメラは一つもついてないんですよ。
That's how Mr. Chido wants it.
ここは刑務所じゃないんだからそんなものは必要ない
This isn't a prison. We don't need cameras.
だけどそのせいで20数年前にあんな事件が。
If only we did, that awful incident all those years ago could have been avoided.
あんな事件？
What incident? Oh yeah, Mizuki hasn't heard.
あいおえ、子供行方不明事件のことです。ご存知ないですか？
The missing child. I'm sure you've heard of the child going missing from Iowa.
当時6歳だった染月ウルー君がこの施設から忽然と姿を消してしまった。
Okay, so the missing child's name I didn't write down before is Uru Somezuki. Was 6 years old. Again, that's those sixes.
誘拐なのか事故なのか
Whether it was kidnapping or an
手
accident.
がかりは一切つかめぬまま未だに彼の行方は分かっていない。
No one had any clue and he still has not been found.
そんな事件のことだ。
It was a distressing event.
監視カメラさえついてれば 事件は起こらなかったかもしれないのに。
If they had cameras, maybe it could have been prevented.
それでも未だに設置してないなんて、千枝さんってちょっとどうかしてますよね。
Even after that tragedy, Mr. Chida still refuses to upgrade the security around here. I don't know what he's thinking. So I don't know what role he plays in the plot exactly. How significant it is.
さてと、いろいろと考えたいことは山積みだが、
There's much to think
そ
about.
の前に残りの風船を見つけなければ。
We need to find all the balloons.
そうだね。
Yeah, you're
行
right.
こう。
Let's go. Do we have another set of places? Of course. After that, I went to different places around the city. Like, how would you carry enough fuel on that motorcycle to operate in this mode for more than like a couple seconds? But the last balloon was nowhere to be found.
もう日が暮れてきちゃったじゃん。
Yeah, the sun is already setting.
一体どうすればいいの？
What do we do?
落ち着け水木。
Calm down, Mizuki.
興奮したままハンドルを握るのは危険だ。
It's dangerous to drive while agitated.
大丈夫だよ。
Fine.
この程度の速度ならすっ転んでも怪我なんてしないし。
At this speed, falling wouldn't even hurt me. Wait, I thought you weren't, like, resistant to injury in that way. Did you really get that super?
お前はよくてもバイクは傷つく。
But the bike could break.
アビスから支給された貴重なバイクだ。
It was provided to you by Abyss.
ぶっ壊したら減給処分じゃ済まないぞ。
If you damage company property like that, it will come out of your salary.
いい子だ。
4,000 RPM. Good girl.
水木、ボスからだ。
Zuki, it's from boss. Crap.
つなぐぞ。
I will connect you.
ああ、水木。今本庁から連絡があってね。
That's how I feel when I get a call from my boss. Crap. Anyway, hey Mizuki, I got a call from HQ.
有明4丁目の倉庫街で風船を見かけた人がいるって。
There's a report of someone spotting a balloon in the warehouse district of Ariake.
大至急向かってくれる？
Can you head there right away?
でも
Wait, but
あの倉庫街ならもう行ったけど、
I was there already.
風船なんてどこにも。
I didn't see any balloons.
そんなはずないわ。
You must have missed it conveniently.
確かにその人は朝の8時半ぐらいに見かけたって。
They said they saw it around 8:30 a.m.
8時半。
8:30 a.m.
とにかく頼んだからね。
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
朝の8時半頃、あの倉庫街には風船があった。
The balloon was there at 8:30
だけ
a.m.
ど私たちが行った時にはなくなっていた。
And it was gone by the time we got
とい
there.
うことは、
That must mean
私たちが行く前に誰かが風船を。
someone took it
その誰かとは。
again. Who have done
ま
that?
さか。
Could it be?
ケンちゃん。
Again.
おいおい、勝手に厨房に入ってこられちゃ困るな。
Hey, you can't just barge into the kitchen like that.
いいから聞いて。
Just listen, please.
ケンちゃん、何か隠し事してるでしょ。
Again, are you hiding something from me?
ああ、カエルの肉使ってるのバレちゃったかな。
Uh-oh, did you find out I've been using frog meat?
とぼけないで。
Cut it.
とにかくお店の中調べさせてもらうから。
I'm searching your place.
ダメだよ、何言ってるんだ。
Stop. Hey, come
部
on.
外者が厨房の中をうろうろしてたらお客さんが不審に思うだろ。
My customers are going to be freaked out if they see you rummaging around here.
それにベタベタといろんなところに触られたりしたら衛生管理上も良くないし。
You can't be touching things in the kitchen. It's unsanitary.
そもそも君にこんなことは言いたくないけど、
On top of that, boy, I hate to ask this, but
令状みたいなものはあるのかい？
do you have a warrant?
水木、分かってる。
I know.
どこにも触れずに調べる方法がある。そう言いたいんでしょ。
There's a way to search without touching anything. Right. What do you want?
目的？
What do you mean?
何のことだい？
I don't want anything. You know about the balloon, don't you?
さあ、何のことかな。
I don't know what you're talking
風
about.
船を見たって言ってる人がいるの。朝の8時半頃。 あの倉庫街で。
There was a report of someone seeing the balloon at around 8:30 a.m. at the warehouse district.
ゲンちゃんはその前8時頃からあそこにいたって言ってたでしょ。
You said you were there around 8 a.m. Gin.
だとしたら絶対に見てるはずなんだよ、風船を。
You must have seen it. Can you stop for a
それ
second?
はできないよ。
Sorry, I can't do that.
私は料理に命を懸けてるんだ。
I've dedicated my life to cooking.
松下太田とは違ってね。
Unlike Otamachi Shida.
どうして彼のことそんなに目の敵に思ってるの？
Why do you hate him so much?
例えば切れ味の鋭い優れた包丁があったとして、それが錆びたまま放置されていたらどう思う？
How would you feel if there was an excellent sharp knife just sitting there rusting away because no one was caring for it?
それと同じことさ。
It's like that. Somehow. It doesn't matter. There it is.
割れた風船のようだな。
A popped balloon.
だが X 線では色がわからない。
But X-ray will not reveal the color.
もしかしたら別の風船かも。
It could be a coincidence.
おい、一体何を？
Hey, why do
黙
you...
ってて。
Shut up.
これは何？
What is this?
どうして嘘を？
Why did you lie?
まあ理由については後でいいや。
Actually, I don't really care right now.
それより聞かせて。
I need you to answer
この
me.
風船の中に紙切れが入ってたはずだけど、
There
それ
should,
はどこ？
there should have been a piece of paper in the balloon. Where is it?
そう、答えたくないんだ。
Are you really not going to tell me?
だったら一緒に来てもらうしかないね。
Then you're coming with me.
もしくは今すぐ大量の捜査員を招集してこのお店を家宅捜索させてもいいけど。
Or I can have the cops bust in here and close you down for the day to search every inch of this place.
どっちにする？
Which do you prefer? Literally have to sink him.
「それにしても彼なんで嘘なんか。
Why did he lie?
それを探るためにシンクするんでしょう。
So you're gonna sink into him to find
ま
out.
あ、シンクしたからといって必ずしも目的の情報が得られるとは限らないが。
Well, you may not discover exactly why during the sink,
だとしても何か手がかりは得られるはず。
but I can still get valuable information.
風船の中に入っていた紙切れのこととかね。
Ah, you mean what the piece of paper in the balloon said?
だから
Yeah, exactly. Somehow the sink works through the mask.
水木ちゃん、始める前に一つ言っておくけど、
Mizuki, before you start, I'll say one
分
thing.
かってる。
I
ソ
know.
ムニウム内の滞在時間は6分が限界。
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
耳にたこ焼きができるぐらい聞いたし。
For it so many times I can hear it in my sleep, which you literally can.
たこ焼き？
Well,
い
technically.
いから始めて。
Let's just get started.
はいはい。
Okay.
それじゃあ行くよ。
Ready?
せーの。
And
ポチッとな。
let's begin. Oh, I don't want to do this.
ふむ、ブロフマンだな。
This is Brahman.
ここなら狭いし、サクッと情報見つかりそうだね。
This is a small place. Finding what we need should be quick. Ha ha ha. It'll expand out, because that's what the Somniums do.
いや、狭いからって油断はできない。
ソムニウムでは何が起こるかわからんからな。
I would not be so sure. You can never anticipate what might happen in Somnia.
ところで
Anyway,
それは何？
what are you doing there?
鮭だ。
Salmon.
オホーツク海で採れた荒々しい鮭をイメージしている。
I am imitating the rugged salmon of the sea of Okhotsk.
何のために？
But why?
これから我々は元の心を問い調べなければならない。
We are here
つま
to
り査問するということだ。
We are here to investigate Gin. He's been acting fishy lately, except somehow Salmon was in that sentence in the Japanese voice acting.
ああ、サモンだけにサーモン。
Uh-huh.
全然うまくないけど。
Very clever.
さて、例のやつやっとくか。
Shall we begin?
しれっと始めるつもりだね。
So you're just not gonna acknowledge that, huh?
ソムニウムスキャン開始。
Gin definitely knows something about the last clue. Where is it hidden? What's written on it? Find out the critical information.
じゃあ、まずは店内をくまなく調べてみて。
Guess we should look around the place first.
了解だ。これは
Read.
何
Let's see.
味を時間差で感じさせることで一度で何度も美味しい料理に。
By incorporating different flavors, the patron will be able to enjoy the same cuisine multiple times.
包丁の角度一つで風味、食感、見栄え、すべての印象が変わる。もつ煮の場合は
The angle of the knife can change the flavor, texture, appearance. For instance,
さすが玄ちゃん。こんなにも真面目に料理の研究を。
now Guinea, he sure studies cooking hard.
料理人としての努力がひしひしと伝わってくるな。
You can tell how serious he is about being a chef.
だからあんなに美味しいんだね。
Which explains why it tastes so good. Okay. Win the cooking battle. Cooking skill blank can be improved by blank blank. Why is Komeji here? You're dead, dude. Well, except in one timeline. In the main timeline that caused Mizuki to lose her eye, which would allow Aiba to be in her eye, which allowed her to even be here, you're dead. If my memory serves me correctly, he said, "There'll never be a true chef."
なんだ
What is this?
コメジさんの声？テレビかな？それともラジオの？
Komeji's voice? TV or maybe the radio?
探してみるか。
Let's look. Oh, this is like an Iron Chef kind of thing. Now, Gin Ishiagane. Show us the passion for cooking that you hide under that mask of yours.
もしかして外で何かやってるんじゃ？
Something happening over there? Now let's introduce our Iron Chef.
うわ、真っ暗に。
Ah, blackout.
相棒大丈夫？何があったの？
Aiba, are you okay? Yes, she's always okay. What happened?
なんだこれ。床が。
Aiba is not actually destructible in Somnium. The floor.
よみがえるがいい。謎に包まれたシークレットスーパーシェフ A。
Now returning back to us, our mysterious super chef A.
我が美食アカデミーが誇る創作料理の特 A 級鉄人鬼のスーパーシェフ A!
The pride of our culinary academy, Super Chef A.
え
What?
鬼のスーパーシェフって相棒のこと？
Super Chef A, Aiba.
A vs ゲン。
This episode
本
battles
日はこの2人の料理バトルをお届けします。
A versus Gin. This episode battle shall be.
対決を見守るのは美食家として知られているこのお二方。
Our panel of gourmet dining expert judges tonight shall be.
まずは解説として松下食堂のシェフ松下太太さんにお越しいただきました。
Matsushita Diner's very own Ota Matsushita to provide commentary.
スーパーシェフ A には期待してるけど、そっちの人はまあお手並み拝見ってところかな。
I'm looking forward to tasting Super Chef A's dishes, but the other contestant tonight has a chance to finally impress me.
こりゃまた早速手厳しい。太太さんは辛辣なコメントに定評がありますからな。
Before we even gotten started, Ota is already trying to get under Gin's skin. He's known for his brutal honesty.
続いて審査を担当するのは
Our second judge this evening will be Amame.
格式高い高級メイドカフェサンフィッシュポケットの土井甘めさん。
The beautiful Amame Doi from the fine maid cafe establishment Sunfish Pocket.
ゲンちゃん頑張って
Good luck, Ginny.
おやおや審査委員長なんですからひいきはいけませんよ。
Hey now, you're the judge. You can't play favorites.
大丈夫です。ちゃんと公平にジャッジしますから。
It's fine. I'll be fair and square.
では意気込みを聞いていきましょう。
Not
まずは
anymore.
挑戦者の石屋金源。
It can't be any more square than the host, though. Let's get a comment from both the contestants. First, Gin Ishiagane.
料理をなめるなよ。
I don't take cooking lightly.
まるでスンドゥブチゲのような熱い闘志を感じますな。
Oh, you can sense his passion burning like spicy Korean cuisine.
続いて謎のスーパーシェフ A 意気込みをどうぞ。
Next is Super Chef A. Tell us about what's going through your mind right now. I'm just happy to be here.
No.
What?
ではこの後すぐバトル開始です。
Okay, we're ready. We're almost ready to begin the showdown. It's like, wow.
ゲンと料理バトルって。
Cook off with Gin.
これに勝てばメンタルロックも解除できるのかな？
If you win, can you unlock his mental lock?
仮にそうだとしても私は料理なんかしたことないぞ。
Even if that was the case, I've never cooked before.
相棒は優秀な AI なんだからなんとかなるっしょ。
You're a high-tech artificial intelligence. You can do this.
なんとかなるか？
I can.
だったら修行だ。
Yes, if you
修
train.
行？
Train? Right, you have to train the neural network.
さっき取ったタイミーを使えばどんな長さでも1秒に圧縮できるよね。
We can use the timing from earlier to shorten any amount of time down to 1 second.
まあそうだがたかが数時間修行したからといって。
Well, true, but even a few hours of practice will not be enough.
どんな長さでも。
I said any amount of time.
まさか水木お前何を考えてるんだ？
Izumi, don't tell me. What are you thinking? We're gonna shove Aiba into like a multi-year time pocket.
修行のこと。
I'm thinking about training.
ちょっと待て正気か？嘘だって言ってくれ。
Are you serious? Please tell me you're joking. Oh yeah.
さあ修行だ修行するぞ。
Let's begin the training.
マジ？
Seriously? I didn't calculate how many years that is. And so the long days of training began.
AI のくせにそんなこともできんのか。もう一回。
You can call yourself an AI. That's how you do it. Do it again.
はいすいません。
Yes, chef. Sorry, chef. Why would you even be chopping? And so the months passed nearly a year later, though only 1 second had passed in reality.
ふん、私に料理で勝負とは少子。
And like Mizuki went through it too was the goofy part. You dare challenge me to a battle of culinary prowess? Pathetic.
よし、クッキングモンスターの誕生だ。
She literally just experienced years. Yes, I've created a monster, a cooking monster.
さあかかってこい、石屋金ゲン。
Bring it on, Gin Ishigane. Pewter's a genius.
おっと、すごい気合です。今日の対決への緊張が感じられます。
Wow, look at that passion. You can cut the tension in the air with a butter knife.
それではテーマの発表をお願いします。
Please introduce the
今日
theme.
のテーマは
The battle's theme is
私のためのコース料理。
multi-course meal for our judge.
では料理開始です。
Chef's battle.
ようやく修行の成果を見せる時が来たか。自信がみなぎってくる。
Tonight is the night we reveal the fruits of our cooking labor.
まずは何を作るの？
What will you make first?
サラダだ。食物繊維は大切だからな。
A salad. Fiber is an important part of a healthy diet.
あとは修行した通りの動きと本番でのひらめきに期待しよう。
With my culinary inspiration backed by delicate, dedicated training, I can do anything.
行くぞ。
Let's cook. Input cooking command. Oh no. S D down. S A D A S D A S D down up.
見えたぞ。私の超クッキングスキル。
Witness my superior cooking technique.
これは何をしようとしてるんでしょうか。
What is she doing?
サラダを作ろうとしてるね。間違いない。
She must be making some kind of salad, even though the only thing we have here is a pumpkin with a very low polygon count.
おっと、食材を空に投げてしもた。これはどういうことなんや。
Wow, she threw the ingredients into the air.
そして飛んだ。
And she jumped after them.
会場が広いからこそできる技だね。
Good thing the stadium is so enormous.
さらに野菜が次々と切断されていく。なんやねんこれは。何が起きてんねん。
The vegetables are getting sliced up. I can't even explain what I'm seeing.
なるほど。高所で野菜を切ることで新鮮な空気を野菜に取り入れてるんだ。
I get it. By slicing the vegetables high in the air, she's incorporating fresh air into the texture and flavor.
おっと。しかしここでスーパーサムライシェフ A 突然目を閉じてしもた。
Incredible. The super samurai chef A is closing her eyes
タ
now.
イミングを心の目で見てるってことなのかな。
She sees the food with her heart.
なんと切らない。
What? She didn't cut anything.
見て。
No, look.
これはなんと威風堂々たる佇まいの伊勢エビ。
A spiny lobster, the passion, the pride.
天を仰ぐ伊勢エビはこの勝負に必ず勝つという気持ちの表れだね。
It's a symbol of her dedication to win this battle.
とんでもない料理が出ました。
What a crazy dish.
相棒、これは
Eyeball, what was that?
料理なんてものは口に入れてしまえば何でもいいんだ。
Cooking is an invitation to taste and see with your
うま
mouth.
いぞ、伊勢エビは。
Spiny lobsters are
い
yummy.
や、まあいいか、すごそうだし。
I see, it sure looks impressive. Huh?
エビのエビエビサラダ完成。
That's an eyeball? Spiny lobster salad? Done.
美味しそう。
Looks good.
スーパー天然理心中シェフ A 一品目が完成しました。
Chef A, what a natural. Her first dish is complete.
安定の仕上がりだね。
Looks like a solid dish.
さて挑戦者石屋金ゲンサイドはどうなっとるんでしょうか。
What's happening on the challenger side? That's weird an art style. That's a weird contrasting art style.
石焼きビビンバ。これはちょっと重いんじゃないかな。
Stone pop and boom bap. Korean, of course. That's a bit heavy for an appetizer.
これはビビンバサラダだ。
This is bibimbap salad.
甘めには感情豊かなままでいてほしい。
I want Amame to feel comfortable expressing herself, to show the range of her emotions.
それがこの色とりどりのみずみずしいサラダになるわけやな。
Which is why you chose a colorful salad?
上に乗ってる卵がアクセントになってるわけか。悔しいけどこれはよく考えられてるね。
And the egg on top as an accent, as much as I hate to admit it, is clear. Plenty of thought went into this.
さあ、石屋がね、ゲンサイドが作る次のメニューは
What's next on the menu for Gin Ishiagane side?
次はメインディッシュだ。
The main dish.
向こうもなかなかやるな。相棒、こっちも負けてらんないよ。
It's looking pretty good. Can't lose, Aiba.
おいおい、誰に言ってるんだ？あの修行を耐えた私だぞ。
Who do you think you're talking to? I did not endure that training for nothing.
次は何を作るの？
What are you making next?
こっちもメインディッシュ。肉料理だ。
My main course, meat.
料理人魂、見せてやる。
I'll bare my soul with this dish. SSD right. SASD down left. Okay. SD right. DSA left. Here.
見えたぞ。私の超クッキングスキル。
Witness my superior cooking technique.
さあ、魂のスーパーシェフ A ですが
Now, Super Chef A bearing her soul. Something looks kinda, sorta like a ribeye.
ステーキだね、これは。
Looks like steak.
ステーキ。ただ肉を焼くだけなんとちゃいますの？
Steak, kind of a simple meat dish for a main, no?
そこは肉のスーパーシェフ A。何か考えがあると思うよ。
Super Chef A, I'm sure she has some plans for that meat.
なるほど。どんな考えが。あーった！
See, let's just take a look.
肉を空に放ってしまった！
Meat is up in the air.
これは加熱した肉を瞬時に寝かせる高等技術だね。
She's instantly resting the meat after cooking it. It's a high level technique.
そして空中を舞う肉を鷹のスーパーシェフ A も追いかけていく。
And now Super Chef A is taking flight like a hawk.
これは空中で塩を振るつもりなんだ。
Oh no, no. She's going to salt the meat in the air.
あーっと、なんということや！回転しながら塩を振っている。
She's salting while
こ
spinning.
れはすごい。
Amazing.
どうしてこんな不思議な振り方をしているのでしょうか？
Why is she doing this?
わからない。僕の理解を超えている。
I don't know. It's beyond comprehension.
さあ、塩のスーパーシェフ A は肉よりも先に一旦着地しています。
Wow, super salty Chef A has returned to the ground before the meat.
おっと、コンロに息を吹きかけ火柱を上げている。
Now she's blowing into the gas stove and creating a pillar of fire.
高温で素早く火を通すことで肉汁を閉じ込めてるんだ。
By doing it at high temperature, she's going to trap in the juices. And the chicken legs came out of nowhere.
地獄の豪華で焼かれたステーキ、非常に期待が高まります。
Steak cooked over the fire of Hades. I'm really looking forward to this.
早く堪能したいね。
I can't wait to try it.
ステーキの周りにある手羽先は何？
What are the chicken wings around the steak for?
昆虫の美しい足を模してみた。
It imitates the beautiful legs of an insect.
相棒、勝つ気ある？
Aiba, are you trying to lose?
見た目の楽しさを味わうことも料理にとって重要な要素だ。
The aesthetics of food is just important as flavor.
まあ自信があるならいいんだけど。
Okay, if you really think so, you do you.
これは
That's
エレガントステーキ完成。
my elegant steak meal is complete.
食べれば美味しそう。
It looks good.
スーパーファンタジスタシェフ A2 品目完成です。
Our fantastic fantasy super chef A has completed her second course.
一方、ゲンサイドの方は
Meanwhile, on the Gin side,
これは魚かな？
is that fish?
甘めには 自由でしがらみのない人生を生きてほしい。今
Amame
の
deserves.
まま、ありのままに。
Amame deserves to be free. I want her to be herself.
なるほど。魚のように自由に人生という大海原を泳いでほしいと。
Yes, free as a fish, swimming in the vastness of the ocean blue.
肉と魚の対決。ここで明暗が分かれそうだね。
Steak versus fish. This could be what breaks this
向
stalemate.
こうは魚だって大丈夫かな。
Gin's doing fish. Are we gonna be okay?
誰の心配をしてるんだ子猫ちゃん。
Worry not, my little kitten.
私のあの修行を見てなかったのか。
You see how much training I accomplished?
どんどんキャラおかしくなってない？
I feel like this persona of yours is getting weirder and weirder every time I talk to you.
さあ、制限時間的にも次が最後のメニューでしょうか。
The time limit is upon us. The next dish will be the last.
ああ、最後はもちろんデザートだ。
I'm making dessert, of course.
こちらも次のデザートで勝負を決める。至高のデザートを作ってみせよう。
The finishing touch will be dessert. Mine will be the best.
.見えたぞ。私の超クッキングスキル。
Witness my superior cooking technique.
さあ、エンド・オブ・スーパーシェフ A。最後はデザートでしょうか。
Super Chef A, find out. What will she make?
デザートだね。
It's a dessert.
泡のスーパーシェフ A。ごっつい速さで泡立てております。
Super Chef Miracle Whipper. She's whipping like no one has ever seen before.
泡立てはスピードが命だから。
Whipping is all about the speed.
おーっと、なんということや。
What's this?
あまりの速さにボールから光の柱が立ち上っている。
He's going so fast, it's creating a pillar of light.
そしてイチゴを次々と光の柱に投げ込んでいる。
She's throwing strawberries into the light.
空がイチゴを吸い込んでいるようだね。
The sky is sucking up the strawberries.
あーっと、これは
What's happening?
キングオブスーパーシェフ A。 光の柱に吸い込まれてしまった。
Super Chef A, Queen of All, has been absorbed into the pillar of light.
ロード・オブ・スーパーシェフ A は天界へ昇り神々に挑むと。
The Queen will now challenge the gods themselves.
一体どうなってしまうんや。
What's going on here?
「天空のスーパーシェフ A が今天界から戻ってまいりました。
Chef A of the skies returned from the heavens.
神々に許されたってことか。
Have the gods forgiven her
おっ
hubris?
と、スーパーシェフ A ゴッドが持つケーキが。
The god Chef A is holding a cake, which is unfortunate because if I were to make a dessert to win a contest, I would definitely not choose a cake.
なあほな、頂上が全く見えへん。
Well, you can't even see the top.
神々への挑戦。バベルの塔を築いたんだ。
By challenging the gods, he created a cake tower of Babel.
とてつもないデザートがこの世界に誕生してしまった。
The most insane dessert mankind has ever seen.
これが神をもうならせるデザートだ。
Even the gods are amazed by this dessert.
やりすぎなんじゃ。
I think you're taking this too far. Is this
神々のケーキ完成。
God cake
こ
served?
れどうやって食べればいいの？
How do you even eat this?
さあ、スーパーファンタスティックシェフ A はこれで全品揃ったわけですが。
Now, Ultimate Chef A has completed her dishes.
このデザートに勝てるのかな。
Can that dessert be defeated?
それではゲンサイドも見てみましょう。
Let's check out good inside.
これは
Yes, it can.
ドーナツ。
Donuts.
甘めにはこれからも誰からも愛される人間でいてほしい。
Amame deserves love forever and always.
老若男女問わず誰でも好きなドーナツということでしょうか。
The idea here must be that everyone, young and old, male and female, loves donuts.
確かに昔はドーナツを買うのに 何時間も並んだりしたことがあったみたいだし。
I remember back in the day, people would line up for hours to get good donuts.
こちらも期待できますな。
This looks promising.
というわけで両者出揃いました。
Both contestants have finished.
続いてはジャッジメントタイムです。
Now is the time for judgment.
はい、どっちが私のためのコース料理にふさわしいか頑張って審査します。
I will judge which 3-course meal is best for me.
ああ、そういえばそんなテーマあったね。相棒、大丈夫？
Oh yeah, that's the theme. Ibar, are we okay?
なんとかなるだろう。
It should be
だっ
fine.
たらいいけど。
I hope so.
ジャッジメントタイム。
That's kind of like punishment time, but not quite as bad.
まずは驚き桃の木スーパーシェフ A の料理から審査をお願いします。
Please judge the shocking superstar chef A's dishes first.
うまいぞー。
This is good.
これはエビの芸術品だ。
This lobster is a work of art.
エビがプリプリしてて美味しいです。
Lobster is cooked perfectly.
これは
This is
うまいぞー。
This is good.
食べても口の中でまだ生きてるみたいだ。
Tastes like it's alive. I don't know how that's good, but whatever.
どういうことですか？
What do you mean by that?
食べてるのか食べられてるのかわからない視覚転倒的な美味しさだね。
It's so good, I can't tell if I'm eating or if I'm being eaten. My senses have inverted from the flavor.
どういうこと？
That didn't clear it up.
ジューシーで美味しいです。
It's nice and juicy.
これは
This is
うまいぞー。
this is good.
まさに天国に昇るようなケーキだ。
This cake's gonna take me to heaven.
実際天まで登っとるもんな。
She literally did
ちょう
that.
どいい甘さで美味しいです。
The sweetness is just right.
では挑戦者の方はどうでしょ
The
う？
challenge
現の料理のお味は？
Gen's cooking.
ビビンバだけどサラダ。悔しいけどこれはありだな。
Bibimbap salad. I hate to admit it, but this is pretty good.
美味しい。
Yeah, it's good.
魚の方も絶品だ。自由な味付けでのびのびしてる。
The fish is perfect. You can taste the freedom in the
お
flavor.
魚も美味しいね。
The fish is good too.
ドーナツには博愛平等の精神が感じられる。まろやかでまさに円満な風味。
This donut, you can taste the spirit of it. Its flavor unlike any other.
甘くて美味しい。
Yeah, it's good.
語彙力。
Well, the lexicon on her.
あんたさっきから美味しいしか言うとりまへんがな。
Simple, it's good. It's all she had to say.
だってどれも本当に美味しいから。
Because it's
と
good.
にかくこれは甲乙つけがたい非常に難しい審査になりそうです。
In any case, so we decide the winner. This will be tough to judge.
大丈夫かな？勝てるかな？
Do you think you're gonna win?
ここまでいろいろやっといて言うのもなんだが、
I hate to say this after all that,
勝
but
ったら弦の秘密本当にわかるのか？
is this even gonna uncover Gen's secret?
それは。
ほな行きましょうか。
Let's head to the
審査
results.
委員長お願いします。
Please.
それでは発表します。今回の料理対決勝者となったのは
The winner of this cooking battle is quick time stuff.
ス
With the
ーパー
spam
シェフ A
part.
です。
Super Chef A.
No.
What?
やったー。勝った。
We did it.
え、本当に？
Really?
なぜだ？
Why? Well, that was harsh. Well. Release skin from the cage.
ゲンちゃん、檻に入っちゃったよ。
Huh, Gin went into the cage.
甘めに選ばれなかったことで弦は塞ぎ込んでしまったのかも。
He locked himself up after being rejected by a mame.
じゃあ勝っちゃダメだったってこと？
So he shouldn't have won?
いや、メンタルロックは解除されている。弦の心の奥に近づけているのは確かだ。
No, the mental lock is unlocked. We were certainly closer to his true heart.
ゲンは料理に甘めに対する思いを込めていたようだったが。
Gin put all his passion for amame into his meals.
あの料理調べてみよ
う。Let's investigate the dishes. Cooking skill can be improved by repeatedly performing the same action.
残り4分を切った。
See if there's any eyeballs laying around.
ゲンが作っドーナツのアソートだな。
どれも美味しそう。
これだけいろんな種類があれば誰にでも好みの味が見つかりそうだ。
So many different kinds, it should appeal to anyone.
食べてみようよ。
Let's try it. Oh.
ゲンが作ではいただくとしよう。
Let's try them out. Did she eat a donut with a fork?
あら、ベビーカーが壊れちゃったわ。荷物も多いし、どうしようかしら。
Oh no, my stroller. What am I gonna do with all this stuff?
お困りのようですね。もしよろしければ、私が荷物を。
You seem like you can use a hand. Can I help?
ああ、そうですか。それじゃあ赤ん坊の方を。
Thank you. Yes, you could hold my baby for just 1 second.
気持ち悪い。なんなのよ、あんた。
You're hideous. What are you?
私の大事な子に触らないでくれる？
Don't touch my baby.
人は私から離れていく。避けて私のことを遠ざけようとする。
People avoided me. People pushed me away.
私は社会にとって不要で無益な存在。
I was useless in a society like this, unneeded.
この世に存在しないに等しい。いや、存在してはならないのだ。
It was like I didn't exist, or maybe I'm not allowed to exist.
そう思い、私は身を潜めて生きることにした。
Which is why I started living my life in hiding.
甘めにはこれからも誰からも愛される人間でいてほしい。
Amame deserves love forever and always.
ゲンは社会から見放され孤独に生きてきたのか。
Gin was ostracized by society and lives a lonely life.
ゲンちゃん。
Gin-chan. Okay, next meal. Next dish.
ゲンが作った魚料理だ。
Gin's fish course. Same thing, you do 20 or you can do 10, it's a half and it's a 10. Right? I just go right for the eat though.
よし、食べるぞ。
I will try it. Hey, what are you looking at?
いや、別に。
Nothing.
なんだそのマスクは。面見せろよ。
What's with that mask? Why don't you show us your face?
バケモノ
Monster.
なんだこいつ気持ち悪い。
What is this with this guy? He's a total freak.
私は何も。
I didn't do anything.
叫んだくたばれ怪物が
You'd be better off dead, freak.
私は幼い頃、暴言を浴びせてきた少年を突き飛ばし、全身の骨を折ってしまったことがある。
When I was dead, there was this kid bullying me. I pushed him and ended up breaking his bones.
皆の言う通り、私は化け物だ。
It's like everyone says I am a monster.
私が抵抗すれば、必ず相手を傷つけてしまうことになる。
If I stand up for myself, people get hurt.
だから私は蔑まれ、嘲笑され、暴力を振るわれても耐えるしかなかった。
So I took everything I got, all the judgment, the teasing, the beatings.
甘めには自由でしがらみのない人生を生きてほしい。今のまま、ありのままに。
Amame deserves to be free. I want her to be herself.
ゲンが作った
卵が決め手だって言ってたね。
Otis said the egg was important.
わかった。食べてみよう。
Yes, let me taste it.
知っていると思うが、ゲン。君はゲノム編集された受精卵から生み出された。
I'm sure you're well aware, Gin, but you are the result of genetic modification. You are birthed with an egg that had its genome altered.
目的は不老不死の実験。
In the course of researching eternal life.
だがそのせいで君の骨格は醜く歪んでしまった。
But this resulted in extreme changes in your bone structure.
皮膚が岩のようにゴツゴツしているのもそのためだ。
Your epidermis is also abnormally hard, closer to rock than human
つ
skin.
まり君は失敗作ということになる。残念だよ。
You are a failed experiment. Pitiful, really.
私は醜い姿のままこの世に生まれ落ちた。
I was born into this cruel world looking like this.
だがホラドリに対する恨みの感情はもうない。
But I don't really resent Shikara, not really.
いや、それ以外の感情も全て失ってしまったのかもしれない。
Maybe it's more accurate to say I have lost all emotion.
喜びも嬉しさも何もかもが色あせているように思える。
Happiness, joy, it's all gray, gone gray.
今は現実を受け入れてただ淡々と日々を過ごしているだけだ。
This is my reality, this is how I live every single day.
甘めには感情豊かなままでいてほしい。
I want Amame to feel comfortable expressing herself, to show the range of her emotions.
ひどい。
That's terrible.
ホラドリのやつ、最低な人間だ。
Shikara Horadori is an awful man.
残り3分くらいだ。頑張って。
甘めだ。
ゲンちゃんの料理には何が足りなかったと思う？
You know what was missing from Ginny's
どういう
dishes?
こと？
What?
ゲンが負けたのには何か理由があるようだな。
It appears there's a specific reason Gin lost.
ゲン自身への愛情か。
Self-love?
そう。私のことを考えてくれてるのは嬉しいけど、
Yes, I appreciate the way you care about me, but
いつもそうやって心を檻の中に閉じ込めちゃうんだ。ゲンちゃんは。
you can't keep hiding your heart in a cage, Ginny.
私はゲンちゃんにそこから出てきてほしいんだけどな。
I want you to escape that cage.
私は社会にとって不要で無益な存在。
I was useless in a society like this, unneeded.
もしかして私もそう思ってると？
Do you think I think the same way?
私が抵抗すれば必ず相手を傷つけてしまうことになる。
If I stand up for myself, people get hurt.
だから私は蔑まれ、嘲笑され、暴力を振るわれても皆の言う通り私は化け物だ。
ケンちゃんが化け物だなんて私一度も思ったことないんだけど。
I never once thought you were a monster, Ginny.
怖くないのかい？
Aren't you afraid?
ちっとも。
Not at all.
だけど醜いだろ。
Aren't I disgusting?
そうかな。
No.
むしろチャーミングだと思うけど。
I think you're charming, if anything.
それに私知ってるし。
And I know that.
ケンちゃんの心誰よりも一番綺麗だってこと。
Your heart is more pure than anyone else.
もうちょっと自分を大切にしてほしいな。私のためにも。
I want you to love yourself more. Do it for me.
だが
But I...
私ケンちゃんのこと大好きだよ。
That's why I love you,
そ
Gin.
の温かい心も
That warm heart of yours,
こ
too.
の姿も
That way you look.
全部ね。
All of it.
浜目。ああ、そうだ。
Oh, I know.
甘めは私を怖がったことなんて一度もなかった。
Amame never feared me.
私にもちゃんと居場所があるじゃないか。
I do have a place.
多くはないが、私を必要としてくれる人はいる。
There are people out there who need me. Not many, but it's enough.
私の居場所は
My place is here.
私はね、ケンちゃんらしい料理が食べたかったの。
I wanted to eat your cooking, Ginny.
そうか。
I
思
remember
い確
now.
か前にもそんなことを言われたことがあったな。
I remember her saying it before. Yeah.
わかったよ。
Okay then.
今日もカエルの肉？
Frog meat again?
いや、ワニだよ。
Nope, this is alligator.
とっても美味しい。
It's really good.
ありがとう。
So you could actually technically, I think, save a little time there by doing it. Well, no, you wouldn't. Find last clue.
よかったね。本当によかった。
I'm glad. I'm really happy.
さ、戻ろうか。
Now let's go
ア
back.
ホ、まだ手がかりが見つかってないだろうが。
You idiot, we haven't found any clues yet.
はい、どうぞ。
Here you go.
今日
What?
はサービスだよ。
This is on the
あ
house.
あ、どうも。
Thank you.
なんだろう。ただのオムライスに見えるが。
Looks like normal omelet rice. Ah, I should have saved one of those half-timies. Because if I had one of those half-timies left, I could do it in 160 seconds and hit the time limit. But I didn't. But then you would have like, oh. I mean, you have to throw away the balloon, right?
お前、ここまでゲンの過去を目の当たりにして、よくそんな指示が出せるな。
Are you saying that after seeing Gin's past?
違うよ。
It's not like that.
私じゃなくて、私の中にいる別の誰かが。
Yeah, that wasn't me. It was someone who lives inside me.
は？何言ってるんだ。
What are you saying? You can't do that? What? Fine.
それじゃ、いただきます。
That's easy mode. Let's.
ワニの肉って意外とさっぱりしてるんだな。
Alligator meat is surprisingly easy to eat.
どうしたの？
これは。
Okay. Third one. HOST.
この紙って。
やはりゲンが回収していたようだな。
よし、これで戻れるね。
お客さんありがとう。だが次は負けないよ。
悪いが次は太田とやってくれ。もう修行はこりごりだからな。
Must have been an eyeball where you walk around there at the. Missing an eyeball. Left behind.
あれケンちゃんは
Where's Ginchon?
シンクが終わった後突然脳波に異常が現れたの。まあ大したことじゃないんだけど一応大事を取ってピュータが医務室に。
Need to get to a place where I'm safe, so I'm gonna be expeditious about this.
ゲンの脳の形状は一般的なものとは異なる。
Gin's brain is atypical.
それでナノケーブルの挿入がうまくいかなかったみたいで。
The nano cables may not have been connected properly.
大丈夫なの？
Is he okay?
だから大したことないって言ったでしょ。
Like I said, nothing serious.
命に別状はないしおそらく後遺症も残らないはず。
It's not life-threatening. There shouldn't be any side effects.
そうならいいけど。
Okay, if you say so.
でもゲンちゃんに聞きたいこといっぱいあったんだけどな。
I wanted to ask Kenny tons of things.
ホラドリのこととか嘘をついた理由とか。
About Chikara and why he lied.
確かに気にはなるが、その件については後回しにしよう。
I am curious about that too, but we should hold off until later.
そうね。それよりも先に挑戦状の件について解決しないと。
Yeah, before we do anything, let's solve Terror's annoying little puzzle.
さっきのソムニウムで3つ目の手がかりが判明した。
Right, we got our third clue in the Somnium.
風船の中にあった紙切れ。
The pieces of paper in the balloons.
片方には1、その裏には本って書いてあったね。
One side said 1, the other side said HOST.
アイオエンで見つけた紙切れには2、チラとあった。
The second one said 2 and UNRA.
それから
And
生目神社の紙切れには3、ケカ、そう記されてたんでしょ。
the one at Ikume Shrine said 3 and INDG, right? Yeah.
これらは一体何を表している？
What are these signifying?
ひらがなの6文字を並べ替えると
If we line up the letters,
ケランカ
Indigo Underwear Hostess.
1文字多いだろ。
It's way too many letters.
それにポじゃなくてホだ。
Where are you getting this from?
わかったわ。
Oh, I
分
know.
かってないから絶対言う
I know you don't know. Don't say
な。お
anything.
前はさらにヤバいやつを言おうとしてるだろ。
You're probably about to say something even worse. She's your boss too, though, Aiba.
なあ、二人とも真面目に考えてくれ。
You two please take this seriously.
3枚の紙切れに記されていた言葉、
The letters on the pieces of paper.
それらが示しているものとは何だ？
What do they signify? Okay, how many are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, HOST. 2, UNRA. 3, INDG. Hostage isn't part of it because there's no E. Yeah, you would think you would use like the X's clue and you would do something like HORA, like HORAINSTUNDG. The problem is that is not a word. But spelling out that like that. You have enough letters for Horadori, right? So no, we don't. The reason is because we only have one O. Huh. Right, so I had it as Hora in NDG doesn't make any sense. Hora Insta There's no C, so instructions isn't in here. Inster. There's no E, so there's no understanding. We don't have any B, so we can't make brain. Can make stranded. I'm so stumped by this puzzle. The G is the hard one, actually. Because, like, DG doesn't make any sense. It has to be the end of a word to start a new one. So you have gun, grain. I have a word that ends with D. Stunned. Stunned grain. Oh, stunned grain. Stunned without an E in the middle is not a word. There's no P, so I can't make pain. I'm gonna bail.
ダメだ。わからないよ。
I really don't get it.
諦めるな。しっかり考えてくれ。
Don't give up, think harder. It really gives you nothing. Strain. Hound G strain. Yeah, there's so many like words that come out as like hound, right? What in the world? Yeah, the DGs is messing me up so bad. See, what ends in D that makes any sense?
なあ、もしかしてこういうことなんじゃないか？
What if it's like this?
3枚の紙切れには番号が振られていたろ。
There are 3 numbers on the pieces of paper, correct?
その裏側を上から順に並べてみるとこうなるよな。
Line them up top to bottom. I already did that.
だが我々が入手した紙切れはこの3枚だけじゃない。
I already did that. I wrote that down on a piece of paper.
もう1枚あったはずだ。
There is another.
それってもしかして代々木公園の
Are you talking about the one at Yoyagi Park?
そう、これだ。
Yes. So I tried that too, right? Right, and that gave me Hora in. And then, yeah, it gave me Hora in STUNDG. You could rearrange it and it still doesn't make sense. Exactly that.
こいつを3枚の紙切れに重ねてみるとどうなる？
What happens if you consider what that piece was telling you?
なるほど、そういうことか。
Oh, I get it. I mean, this is not a word. Like, I can put it in, but it doesn't work. It's like, I looked at it, it's like, it's not a word. Right? That's not a thing.
ホラケンチカ。
Wait, that wasn't the answer? But that's not a thing.
Horakenchika.
Horadori Institute Underground. Precisely. Okay, so you were just supposed to sit enter on that? I just looked at that, it's like, that's not a word, and I didn't hit enter on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's save. Yes. It's actually, well, not in the locked drawer, but they are in the drawers, so it's the closest. Oh. Missing an eyeball.